Finally. We're playing WoW again, and now we have more mounts.
Sephirn, I will kill you.
For what? I'm not saying
You know
anything.
what? You know what? I'm gonna
I guess
fucking murder you.
he got a mount that you wanted.
Yeah, he
You
got
Okay.
invincible and
I was
he didn't
I was
get
going
even
to
one
not
mount
use
yet.
it.
Even
That's
with the
crazy,
buff.
but I'm sure like you have the entire month. You'll definitely get invincible
Yeah.
eventually.
If I did get invincible, he will.
Thank you for choosing Kitsune Empire escort services for your tank today.
Guys, she wants to destroy our souls or something.
What else is new?
Nah, it's fine.
We are used to it.
Now that I'm a tank, I
We
can
used
just soul cleave my enemies, and that means I will shatter their souls even before they are dead, and I can snack some of their soul shards while they are still alive, which is gonna be good.
So you're just eating your enemies'
Ah,
souls and not
shit.
ours.
Yes.
I gotta relog
Oh.
in.
Oh yeah, guys, today you can swear because there is no charity stream.
Yay!
there is
I
no
mean,
stream,
I don't do it
Oh
often,
shit,
but
cock and
sometimes.
balls.
Yeah. You are the most say-so of this call.
For
Sick,
fuck's
but
sake,
say
Sephirn,
so,
why
so
are you the
Ethan.
only one without wings again?
This is the usual thing. I'm used to
It
it.
wouldn't be funny anymore if you had wings. Then we
Exactly.
couldn't joke about it anymore.
Honey,
Exactly.
did you
I'm used to it.
Honey, did you put push to talk on?
Nope.
You should probably do
Mm.
that.
Yep, I'll mute myself again.
I mean, this time you aren't tanking.
I may have accidentally opened 2 instances of Warcraft.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Be-
they're gonna ban you for
I
multiboxing.
can tell
Yeah,
you
beware.
100%
Beware,
your
beware.
PC will not like this.
Oh, I was logged out, so
Beware, they can report you for multiboxing, as Masami said.
sure,
And then-
whatever that means.
That means
Hey
playing
there.
multiple characters at the same time. And the point is, you are allowed to have multiple accounts online at the same time. But I think the thing that makes it illegal is that they're using special software to give commands to all
Yeah.
accounts at the
Have a
same
good-
time,
yep.
which is
Mhm.
what you're not allowed to do because that's basically cheating. And like many people use that, for example, for like resource gathering and stuff, because they made it so when like 2 different people find like a mining node, then for like 10 seconds or something, after the first one takes some resources from there, other people can still do it as well. So they made that so that people aren't as toxic to each other. But that also meant that multiboxers can just jump in there with 10 characters and get 10 times the resources, and that's why it was a problem.
Yep. Beta,
Yes.
do you think the shoulder pad is good with this armor or nah?
I think you need a bit more red in the rest of your armor as well.
Let me see. I also
I mean,
got
why
myself a little transmog makeover, so you can see how you like that.
Because
Works
All right,
well
they're
for the
starting
tank.
Season 3 and I'm live.
this chest I'm using, it has tattoos of dragons, and I truly love it. You can see the dragon heads on the tummy.
Nope, nope, nope. Why did I try to fight you? Run!
What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do, Luna, now?
People always trying to murder Luna for some reason.
I may have tried to fight a corrupt droplet, whatever the fuck that is.
Where are you?
I have no idea.
Ah,
You gotta
He
gotta
also
realize this
shows,
by
like,
now. Like I still have no idea where I
Dragon
am.
Slayer top with the tattoos.
Yes.
They're following me
And
outside
the
their zone.
legendary bow.
Help! I'm in the Temple of the Jade Serpent for some reason.
What are you doing there?
I have no idea. Would you think I know this stuff?
Quick, Masami, I have it.
Yes, congrats. That is really cool.
I'm just gonna stand up here where they can't get me.
Are you sure
I
they
think I got it
can
1
get
or
you?
2 years ago. Let me check. Invincible terrains. I got it
Ah! They can still get me!
20
Fucking run!
2023
Ooh, okay.
in
Yeah.
July.
2 years.
Yes.
Well, I flew into a purple portal with a with a purple skull on it, so it's probably not safer, but we'll find out.
Oh, I think I know why you are there. You did the Pandaria introduction quest then,
Oh.
probably.
Mm-hmm.
When
Wait.
would I have when would I have had time to do that?
That's the only reason you would be there with the corrupted stuff, though. I don't know when you did it.
Okay, well now I'm sat with Chromie.
It's fine.
Probably. That is safe.
From
Oh.
There? Which quest is that?
No, as in I've been sent back
In
to where
Stormwind.
Chromie is in
Teleport.
Stormwind.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Well, Time Walker it is then.
If we get
Oh, Oh, there we go.
the halls of Sacred. That's the old Burning Crusade, Burning Crusade. Secret set Sethek. I don't know how to pronounce that dungeon.
It's Okindun time.
Hell
Mana
color
trees.
test. Wait, you get 2 tests now. Ooh, okay. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, you ignored the whole 3D emissary event completely, huh?
But that
I
is pretty
said,
cool,
ooh.
actually.
Ooh, wait, an event. Oh, wait, there is
You
mount farming.
actually shouldn't ignore it because you get like
Yeah, you can get transmog and you can get a mount and also a nice. I got stunned, that's why I didn't have time to take aggro. Not bad.
Don't worry.
you get
No, but,
those chests, right? From
Yes.
the weekly quests and from doing the 3D emissary itself. The treasure goblin thingy. And
Okay.
your first 10
Ow.
chests a day on your account give you 6 of the currency for the event, like guaranteed. And after that, the
Yeah.
chance is really low, and you need 40 to buy one of the tier sets, of the recolored tier sets.
40.
40, yes. So if you don't do the stuff daily, well,
I
you
just
might not
noticed.
be able to get everything.
Ow!
Okay, yeah.
Sorry,
then
I just
will-
noticed
I
that
will-
we're pulling the entire room since.
Move a little
we
bit.
don't get the boss.
They will get it.
Oh, but it's
Help, I
not
keep getting
good.
stunned.
By the way, what is leveling Aurora the warrior?
Yep.
Nice, it's a warrior
Warrior
time.
raining.
Stop attacking.
Heal. And heal. And heal. And also heal. And heal more. Let me fly over there. And rewind.
And
And whatever this does.
This new event of mounts and the loot thingy is really good.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Really good.
Like, I get that some people are a little bit salty that now they feel like their years of farming has been devalued, but honestly, I feel like people should be able to get what makes them happy.
Yeah.
Like,
After, yeah.
Was
I
the
think
same with Best
like
of Pandaria now.
FOMO
Hmm.
is just
The remix.
unhealthy and annoying. I think
It is.
some things maybe should still be a little bit of a challenge, maybe, but not a challenge in just spending time. I think nobody just wants to spend. Yeah, I don't know. That's not a big like badge of honor. Just spending a lot of time and time and time.
No, it's a little
Yo.
bit silly because like look how old some of those mounts already are. Like you had
Yeah.
your time with like having it special.
Yeah, exactly.
Now everyone gets a fun as well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and they are not easy to obtain. For example, I went to the Ashes of Alar, which has now 38%. 38 is a lot,
Damn,
and
that
I
is a lot.
did,
Thanks for the boop.
and I didn't get it on my old runs, which I did 12 in total. So still with this 5%, you might get it, you might not.
It's funny, Ashes was also one of the earlier mounts I farmed and got. Like ages ago.
Yeah, now I'm seeing how to farm, how to
Ah,
farm
fuck.
everything. I think I never properly farmed mounts.
No, I've done a lot of mount farming.
Heal. Heal more.
I'm a bit
Okay,
worried
when-
out at the moment.
Heal
since
again.
I don't have my hero talents yet, which means that I don't have double immolation aura, and so I'm like, oh wait, I don't have any AoE on at the moment, so I don't really deal good AoE threat.
If you fear your death or anything, tell me and I will stun them all the time.
No, I don't fear for my death, I fear for other people's death, since threat is important.
I mean, it's going fine so far, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, even when the boss pulled the entire room, I mean, at least I know how to press my cooldowns.
Yeah.
Have to see, because on my level 80 Demon Hunter, I had my
It's happening.
buttons like
Sure you wanna be
somewhere different,
closer?
so I have to see how I arranged it actually, so that it doesn't feel as weird anymore. So my muscle memory actually makes sense,
Lol.
because I'm like clicking, oh, that's the wrong button.
Stun incoming.
I got it like this on the other character.
Ow.
Sveta, I'm in level 73. What I should unlock, that ranger or sentinel?
Oh, I went with Dark Ranger actually. I haven't done
Stun
Sentinel with
Ow.
Marksman yet. I want to try it on a Night Elf though, because it just fits the best.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But you are running around with Sylvanas bow, so you kinda have to go Dark Ranger.
That's true.
Okay.
You're an elf with Sylvanas' bow, so, and you're also wearing some of Sylvanas'
Yeah.
outfit.
So
What is a timeless Tazanite?
That is a
Oh.
outdated jewel that you could put into a socket to add some
I have
stats to
an
it.
easier way to explain it, Luna. It's basically materia.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that
That,
makes
that
so
was
much
the
more
name in
sense.
Final Fantasy
Yeah.
for
Yes.
stuff that modifies the stats.
It basically does the same in
I mean,
Okay.
you're talking to a long-term Final Fantasy player, not bullshit 14,
Yeah,
like the actual Final Fantasies.
yeah.
Oh, Alexa is now getting the warrior.
That was a good point,
with-
KO Turkey Burst.
Oh,
That was a good
I got incapacitated, which means that I lost aggro, but that was CC.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that, but it wasn't my fault.
They are semi-stunned.
Yeah, that was 100% my fault. I should have looked at the health bar.
No, I think that was just
Ah,
going
I'm a
too
sheep.
fast. I don't think any of us were really at fault. That was just enemies use CC on the tank. Tank loses
Yeah.
aggro.
And remember that now the scaling of these dungeons, they are dog shit for level
Yeah,
10.
it's a bit weird.
The cats want my VTuber feed water.
Happy down.
Oh no.
Both of them
I
Thanks.
can
came
already
sniffing
see
in and wanted
someone
my-
making fan art with cat girls slurping that stuff.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Like in Necopara.
You know, you didn't
I don't
have
know
to
if there
say it,
was a
Effie.
scene like that in Necopara, but apparently yes.
Oh shit.
And there's so much freaking CC in these old dungeons.
Yeah.
You get incapacitated, you get feared. That is a little bit
I got
annoying.
polymorphed earlier.
Yeah.
I was a sheep. I hated
Circle
it.
of silence. Oh, I'm
you-
also silenced.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were
I'm
your
also-
own daughter then. You know.
Wow. That's cute.
Yeah, that one's true. Eepy sheepy.
And I'm silenced again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
silence,
glad
silence.
to I'm so glad to play Hunter right now.
I haven't been silenced yet, and I'm sure it's gonna happen eventually.
Oh, it sucks as healer.
Yeah, I can imagine. Where all of my shit is spell related.
Yeah.
Well, being dragged evoker, you have several that they cannot be silenced.
Oh no,
Silence
no, they
spells.
can believe me.
They can.
Yes.
Oh fuck. Well, Lona, you are cook.
Oh, we can actually do the extra boss.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
As long as nobody's gonna lose a head.
No, no, not this time.
No.
Yes,
We are
have
not.
a
We are not.
different-
We are very
Rule
far
this
away
time.
from that
I
expansion.
was not expecting company.
Good. I would like to keep it that way.
Yeah, me too.
But no matter,
Understandable.
as I am a gracious host.
Alexei tried to warn us about BFA, and he was right.
See? Just listen to me. I might
again,
die
I
here.
trust anyone over. I trust anyone over Sappy at the moment.
Wow.
Oh, that was close.
Ow!
my God, that was
Ow!
close from you
Ow!
guys.
Ow!
Right,
Yeah,
so
they
if
explode when they
we
die.
beat this
I got
guy, we
to-
get the key for the
Yeah,
sphere,
I
right?
think so.
Yeah. Do you want me to use
Yes.
the heroism here or nah?
Wait, what?
The
Oh, heroism.
Bloodlust.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I have it myself, you know. And Luna has it
Yeah,
as
we
well.
have both. We have both. Well,
An
three.
epic battle. How exciting.
Yeah, the evokers have Fury of the Aspects, which does the same.
Yep.
Who? What? Where? What now?
A big attack speed
We
steroid
have
Yeah.
such
for the entire
fascinating
race.
things
But
to show you.
Zifi has the same thing, it's just named differently. And if you use
Yeah.
one of those, we can't use the other one either. Because it has a
Well,
long
there was
cooldown.
You moved. Okay. I thought we killed you.
Farewell.
He did the nothing personal, kid.
Oh no, I'm getting the warrior brain.
I got the
No.
mark. I got the mark of something.
Don't
Yeah, that's,
think I got the...
No, I didn't get the key to.
Maybe it's just a random chance then.
Wait, wait,
I
wait.
got it.
Wait.
Oh, okay. Then you can...
Oh, you do have it?
Yep.
You already knew it. Okay.
Well, at least it's extra XP.
It really is a shame that we can't customize the demon forms because when I'm tank, demon hunter, I always feel like it's so sad that you can't see the wings. I can still glide as if I had the wings, but it's not as beautiful as
The-
when we're playing with Havoc.
Well, they might add it. If they did it with the
Yeah.
druid, why not the demon hunter?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
customize the moonkin form now, so
Yeah.
maybe they'll add it
True,
in
maybe in the
future.
Hey,
future.
Kara.
And then they'll make it a permanent form as well. That would be awesome.
I wish they do that for the ghoul for the decays.
I have on my DK I have a glyph that turns the ghoul into a geist, and I love these guys because they look so funny to me.
You have so
Guys, it's over.
What? Why?
It's over.
I have heroic leap.
Oh,
Ooh!
Ah.
Thank you.
Time for Unga Bunga. Now we can Unga Bunga together. Yay! We will jump in together. Finally, I have a battle bro.
I'm starting to like it a little bit, the marksman. There. It's not my playstyle, but I like it.
actually pretty useful for the fights where your pet needs to run after you and you cannot use kill command, which is your
Yeah, with like
most
a lot of your
important
damage.
thing as Beastmaster. So for some of
That's
those
like a third or
fights,
something of your
yeah.
damage.
For those fights, I
Yeah.
actually tend to just go marksman now because I don't want to wait for my pet to get there.
Yeah.
Just convenience. But still, if we didn't get the hero talents, I would have never touched marksman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But I think
Yeah,
having
same.
Dark Ranger and Sentinel just makes it actually cool.
If there wasn't any hero talents, I think I will go with survival. Because I like the idea of being a hunter on melee.
I don't.
yeah.
I don't like playing melee in general.
I also thought like I've started leveling a Dragfear Hunter as well, and thought, let's try survival. And then I thought, man, this is like one of the like most comfy ranged classes in the game. It would be really silly of me if I just decided, no, the one class where I can like not complain about, oh, freaking melees have it
You
so
go
bad.
melee.
And yes, and then I go melee again. So I thought, nah, I can't do that.
That would be fun.
Yes. And I also started playing that with marksman because I thought, I'm gonna get a big crossbow and it's gonna look super awesome. And I'm like, I have this thought in my head that the Dragfear can like fly with their wings onto like the high ground position, and then they can snipe from there and scout and stuff. That's like perfect. And then they can use some kind of magical contraption to talk with the rest of the army and say, "We spotted tangos 5 clicks south."
Now speaking of the crossbow, it would be really cool if the hunter gets an ability like the demon hunter on Diablo 3, when it gets 2 crossbows on one hand and it gets a speed.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
I
would be
think,
really
I think,
cool.
It's
I
actually
think rogues should have the option to have that instead of the pistol for outlaw.
yeah. It's actually funny because I did have that in Baldur's Gate for a while.
Oh,
My Beastmaster, the two one-handed crossbows.
Step forward. I will see that you are properly.
It definitely looks cool.
It is really good. I don't know why today my English is not
Mondo
very
Shorelara.
Is your English ever draining?
These invaders down.
yeah, me.
Guards, rally. Cut these invaders down. Not yet.
Anyways,
Begun to.
since we're just talking about the rogues as well, I just have to say, in my opinion, the pirate stuff shouldn't be the main theme. I think they should have something more standard. And if someone wants the pirate theme, they can get themselves a glyphs that turns everything into pistol shots and blah blah. But I feel like the for what you said, Demon Hunter from Diablo, with the crossbows and stuff, that makes more sense for just a run-of-the-mill rogue. Would
Yeah.
suit the theme better.
Steffi's.
Tell me.
No, Akira was just asking whose English isn't braining, and I was just like, Steffi's, who else? Everyone else here speaks perfect English, and I can understand them almost 100% of the time. Sephi, I can only understand about 75% of the time.
Hey, it's not my fault that English is not my first language, not my even
Don't
second.
think like your English in general. It's your accent.
Yeah.
That's really heavy, and makes it like sometimes not that easy to understand. I don't think there's much you can do about it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do what I did and was basically get rid of your accent. So people from literally people from where I live tell me that I'm not one of them.
Wow.
Because I don't sound like them.
Okay.
You are not British.
Oh no, I'm still British, but that's the thing. People from where I live in particular, like in my area of England, every time I go out for a night out or whatnot, they always say, "You're not one of us. You don't sound like us." And I'm just like, "Well, I mean, yeah." The fun thing is, mine wasn't even intentionally. It just kind of came with spending my nights playing games with Americans.
Well,
So it's actually the Americans' fault.
What isn't? let me just ask you that. What isn't?
Wow.
The only thing that's not the Americans' fault is the Americans themselves, because that's the British fault.
okay.
Hey, look!
Okay.
All I'm gonna say is, if they stayed in their place, we would have been fine. All right.
If only they hadn't thrown that tea into the port, into the water.
Look!
I
They
saw-
fucked with that tea. All right, they fucked with that tea. We had to banish them somewhere for fucking with that tea.
I can understand. I like tea.
Exactly. Thank you.
I saw a meme once where a big ship was on the way, and then someone put a gun on it and like, turn around, you don't know what you are doing.
At least it's not the Polish fault. I mean, that's true, Akira, but everything is your fault in perspective.
Oh, honey, didn't you want to ask him where your mattress went?
Oh, true.
Oh no! Oh my god!
True.
That is
By all
the fact
means,
that this happened is just wild.
Akira's in chat. By all means, ask him. I want to hear the response.
What? Sorry. I was concentrating on Unga Bunga.
Your one
been
brain cell was busy with Unga Bunga, yes?
Yes,
That's a
you
true
can
warrior.
finally relearn, get back into the warrior way.
Yeah, Aurora. Akira's in chat. Do you want to ask him where your mattress went?
Akira, my mattress went to Poland. Do you have it?
You kinda need to explain the whole story though.
Yeah, it sucks for push to talk.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Okay, now I'm dead. Now I can explain.
Yeah, I guess.
So Akira, if
you're
you're
not playing, you
interested,
shouldn't be standing there, I guess.
if you are interested, I ordered a mattress online, and after weeks, I have waiting, and then the delivery guy just told me, yeah, it's in Poland.
Akira says they ate it.
Yeah, for some reason it landed not in Germany where it was supposed to be.
Okay, Masami, I have a Warcraft related question.
Yes.
Okay. Do I go
Why
Chrono
are Demon
Warden or
Hunters so
Flame
hard?
Shaper?
I guess
Shaper.
that's a vibe.
Well,
I mean, you can
no.
go meta or you can go vibe.
If you like the time-based spells more, you go Chrono.
Okay, which one's meta and which one is vibe?
I don't
Let me
know with
see.
Evoker.
Let me see a method.
I just know that Devastation is incredibly good damage at the moment, but for the healing specs, I'm not sure.
Well, this is my hero
But
talent.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of vibe, time is pretty cool because you can just decide, oh yeah, that didn't happen literally.
I actually
And Flame
went
Shaper
Flame Shaper.
is
Does
yeah
that
nice
work if
because it
Aurora
looks
goes
nice.
down?
Luna,
Because
Is that-
yeah,
Luna, the one that is meta is Flame Shaper.
All right, well, I am famously anti-meta, so Chrono Warden it is.
I mean, actually, you're a yellow dragon, and the yellow dragons are the time dragons after all. So
Yeah,
true.
you're.
But
Yeah.
that is actually pretty nice then. That's true.
More Spirit Bloom healing.
I actually went Chrono Warden instead of Scale Commander here because I am also a yellow dragon.
So, since Luna is a time dragon, that would mean that her dragon name would be something like Luna Dormi in the full name.
Will be Luna what? Sorry.
All the dragon flights
They have,
have a naming scheme,
yeah.
and so it's not really needed. And also the Dragfear like actually went outside of the naming scheme for the dragon flights. But many
Some of them
people,
at least.
me included, just really like it to think of a name that falls into the Dragonflight naming
Yeah.
scheme. And for the Time Dragons, it's that all the female names end with MI, so me.
Oh, okay. So Luna Domi could be an actual name. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that one's not going to be taken off the internet anytime soon.
I just thought I'd mention it.
You have to,
Like,
you
don't
have
like
to
in-
pick the word
in-
Domi though.
I don't know if that's like a weird word in some other case. If so, I'm sorry. But
Two words for you, Masami. Domi, mommy.
Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't hear my
Kind
R.
of what people refer to
So
me
I
as
have
anyway.
to pronounce the R a little bit more German-like, yeah. Then you will not hear it in the wrong way.
Oh god.
I shall do it like that in the future.
German accent. Wow.
No plant left behind.
It
This guy
attacked
was-
me, okay?
Yes, I mean it looked like it was bugged into that thing, so we had to get close and destroy
I
it.
think it
Put
actually
it out of
was
its
bugged,
misery.
yes.
They need to be destroyed. All of them. Oh, okay.
That was quick.
That was quick, yeah.
I don't know if anyone in chat, if there was anyone in chat to hear that, but hey ho.
Who disturbs this sanctuary?
I will read through my new hero talents. I don't know, later.
I was reading the hero talents in the meanwhile you were all pulling. I just threw an ability and they all die.
I never tried out Aldrachi because
There
like,
were-
in Legion, the Aldrachi stuff was the tank stuff and I preferred to play damage and havoc.
Yeah.
Spirit Bloom, you now heal
So-
over time.
Literally all the time. Because you have the time magic now.
Do not
So even you can now like time travel back into the time where you didn't have time magic and give yourself time magic, so you have always had time magic in the first place.
I love that the achievement is called the Botanica, and Botanica is on Spanish for me.
It's probably because of Latin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. Anyways, more.
Yes, so let's go.
Holy hell, let me equip
Also,
this,
Sephi, since you said
Mhm.
that English is like your third language, what is your
Yep.
second language?
How is Catalonian?
Catalan? Ah, cool.
Yeah. I have released on French, which I don't want to learn it, and Italian, because Catalan, Italian, and French, they are similar, way similar.
Hmm.
As for saying thank you in Catalonian, we say merci.
Ah, interesting. So that is more like the French way
Yeah.
than some of the other things.
Luna,
Yeah, in France they say
Guys,
they
I
say
have a gun.
merci beaucoup.
you need to accept the.
I know, but it's just I have a gun.
You have a gun.
You have a
What?
gun.
It seems your speech isn't the only thing the Americans have like rubbed off on.
Yeah. Luna.
Hey, look, hold on. No, I am British, okay? The only reason we don't have mass access to guns is because we would use them for the stupidest of shit. All right.
It's fine, you have knives.
Let's just you know what? I'm just gonna pretend this thing beside me is a gun, okay? It's a water bottle, okay? I'm just gonna be walking along one day, okay? And someone's not gonna hold the door open for me, and then you know what? You know what's gonna happen?
Believe it or not. Death.
Boom. Fucking dead. You didn't hold the door open for me. You know what? Let's go again, you know? Someone, I
Alright.
go over to someone's house. They're making a cup of tea, you know? Then put the milk in first. Boom. Fucking dead.
Cup of tea made. Oi.
Sorry. Yep. I'm doing well. No, I know, Starry. Don't worry. I'm just, you know, trying to, I'm trying to be funny.
Luna,
all I got in life.
don't go near high schools.
Yikes.
Oh no.
What are you trying to accuse me of?
We better don't joke about that.
What are you trying to accuse? Sephi,
It's
I've already
fine.
been accused.
She's not
of that day.
American,
I'm not
so
anything
What?
else.
she can be.
She's
What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
that was
welcome
beautiful.
into the reason I became a VTuber.
Um,
I was falsely accused,
and that's.
and then
why
I
you
met everyone else here.
became a VTuber? What?
So to put it lightly to you, I was a flesh tuber. I was a face cam streamer.
Flesh tuber. I will never get.
Oh, I
I
was
will never
so
Yeah,
accept
shocked when
I love that
told
word.
him.
That word.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was a face cam streamer before I became a VTuber, and I streamed with an old friend group, like an old group. They were my friends, the closest people to me at the time. So much so that I actually got into a relationship with one of them. That person ended up being a little more crazy than I actually had to give him credit for. There was a red flag that I didn't see because I was stricken by love. And
That happens.
yeah, and basically what ended up happening is we broke up, and everyone kind of started treating me as a villain for a little bit. And I didn't even know what I'd done wrong by this point. So I thought the breakup was going to be fine, but I ended up getting booted from the group. It wasn't until February this year that I'd actually found out what had happened and what I'd been accused of. Which, by the way, I haven't... Like, they have figured it out, and I have mended those bridges. But, yeah.
At
It's
least
a-
that much.
Yeah.
But it's still like not something that just goes like away. That's something you kind of live with after that, right?
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Um,
I completely lost my ability to flirt with people. Fucking stay away from me, you bastard! Ah, help, 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 help,
Yes,
help,
I
help,
see
help,
it.
help! I need
Some
help.
people would call that
That was
flirting.
beautiful timing.
No,
I'm sorry,
Luna.
but that was
I
beautiful
thought you are
timing.
flirting with people when you are drunk.
Luna,
No, okay,
you play
that one I
League.
can do. That one I can do
Luna.
because when I'm drunk, my headspace isn't like it's not clouded with anxiety. But like normally, I just what was that? Right. Normally, I just can't. Have you been watching any animes? I watched Masume because the game came out. I watched it because of the game. I watched the whole first season while I was training core skills.
You
That is.
know how I actually learned of this game's existence?
Oh god, go on.
I read like a news story that the makers of the game asked like owners of real horses if they could use their name in the game, and then I was like, what?
Yep, no.
Yeah, it's funny. If you
Every
Google
every
the
horse in
Oh my
characters,
God.
Masume,
you find
every horse in
Yeah.
horses.
Masume is named after a real horse.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's impressive, but that also like means they have to ask like for permission, and like and the guys who like own these super freaking like expensive horses actually want them to be represented well and stuff. And I was like, how are super rich guys who own freaking horses interacting with a freaking waifu gacha game?
Hey, look, in all fairness,
It blew my mind.
in all fairness, it was an anime first, and second off, I've threatened to kill so many of those horses.
Oh no, the poor horses. I mean, I
Okay.
was never really a horse girl, but still.
I don't know, I've
Yeah.
threatened to kill so many of those horses just because they could not get first place. It's like, I am trying to help you. I have trained you in everything. And yet, for some fucking reason, you can't get first place.
It's like Pokemon, but they don't get stronger.
That's the thing. They get faster, which is great, until they don't win the championship I need them to win. And then they're fucking useless.
I think Luna will be pleased if she plays Power War.
I have played Power World. I love Power World.
I
And
can
you turn
imagine
them
why.
into meat.
It's Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's Pokemon with guns, and I can
Yeah.
catch people.
Yeah,
Why
you
do I
can
know-
and if they are not useful, you can turn them into meat. That's why you like it.
Oh no! Here's what I do in Power World. All right, I do the most unethical thing possible.
I imagine.
Every time I get a raid on my base, I spend as many PAL spheres as possible catching the majority of them, and then I sell them to one of the black market PAL traders.
Damn. The trafficking has begun.
Hey, look, they wanted to raid my base. This is what they get.
I'm so glad that I'm not streaming or I'm in the charity stream. Wait,
Look,
wait.
You'll
5
get-
seconds
what you'll
into
get
your
from-
charity stream and somebody starts talking about slavery.
Yeah, which the manager that I had for the charity stream sent me an email. She saw the clip of Luna,
Oh no!
No.
Oh no! What did they say? What did they say?
and she was laughing.
Okay.
So don't worry.
Okay, that's good. I was
Oh
a
my
little bit
God.
afraid, but that's a good reaction.
I was very fucking hell.
I forgot he was doing a charity stream clip.
Yeah.
In the end, she probably watched all of it, and then she said, "Man, that one Masami was pretty stuck up and annoying. Such a freaking goody two shoes."
No.
I'm pretty sure I've probably been blacklisted from ever streaming for that charity. Just potentially.
I don't think so. Because if they didn't say anything bad to me, I don't think that you are banned or blacklisted.
Sure,
Uh,
you're just gonna sit.
She found it
Yeah,
funny,
but
so that's good.
I also don't think someone's just gonna let me stream for a children's charity, you know, when I'm talking about being drunk off my tits to play Apex. I'm just saying, I have a feeling there might be a discrepancy if
That's
that
a few
happens.
extra
I mean, it
dudes.
depends. Do the children watch the stream, or do they just benefit from what you make for the charity? You know?
I'm
I mean, you
hoping
could do
I'm hoping they don't watch me. I am an 18 plus streamer.
I know that several kids they watch streams from others on the channel stream, but if you have the tag 18 plus, they will say, "Hey, you cannot watch this streamer."
I had a lot less children in chat once my Minecraft playthrough was done.
Oh.
And like the best thing is like I think like the only thing that I didn't really like, because like people are people, right? But I don't like it when they say you should stream Roblox, and I was
Oh
like,
God,
oh, okay, you
no.
want me to stream another game? Okay, and you can suggest it, but they are
Sure,
like
depends how much you
they're like
donate.
they like are very like pressuring with it. They're like, you should definitely play that game and that game, and I was like, okay. I mean, you can say, hey, that's cool too, and you should check it out sometime, and I would be like, okay, maybe I'll do that. But like they were like, no, that is like way cooler, and okay. I mean, you don't have to watch a Minecraft stream just to tell people to play Roblox instead. But yeah, I mean, it's you can tell they're children, so I'm not like having hard feelings about that.
I could be mean to Gecko
I will
again.
But
say
I was
only
like
one
thinking,
phrase.
okay, how do I say this in a way that is educational to them, like saying, hey, that is not necessarily very polite to say, or something like that. And I'm like, that's difficult actually, because usually I'm not really like a kindergarten person. I mean, I actually had like
Help?
a blah blah what's that called, practicum in English.
Oh.
At least I spent some yeah, apprenticeship, something like that, like where you're just there for a few weeks. I spent in kindergarten once, and that was really cute and nice. The children liked me.
That's
That was
like
good.
basically the
Did
first
you eat
one
their
you always do.
No, of course not. Their souls have to be nurtured. They can't be like harvested that early. That is like, yeah, that's
okay.
all the good taste isn't even formed yet.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is souls are like a good whiskey.
Yes.
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 I mean, I don't drink, but yes.
Are you sure that innocent souls are also something very delicious?
I mean, innocent souls are even more delicious, because like evil souls are like corrupted and stuff, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, but
Look at
should
that.
the
Yeah,
souls
I
of
can
children
imagine
be the most
because
innocent then?
But
Yes,
children,
but they're too early to harvest. It's like you have to wait until they're fully formed. It's like you don't eat like the what's it called, the grapes right off the bat. You have
Yes,
to wait
but you can
until.
eat baby carrots.
I mean, I wouldn't call salts similar to baby carrots, though.
I think
I don't
the
know, that's
reason they're
just
more
like-
delicious. I think the reason they're more delicious is because they're a rarity. You know,
yeah, they have
like
qualities, right?
yeah, no. So an innocent soul is more rare. So it's more like having, it's like having like a fucking amazing red velvet cake against like this just random shitty chocolate cake you brought from your local Tesco for like £1. It's like having Gordon Ramsay make you a fucking 5-layered red velvet cake
See,
against like a cupcake. You know,
my
like,
new
you can get the
follower
cupcake
in
more.
chat just said, "Don't drink." See, this is what I'm cultivating over here. Healthy, good-natured people who, at the end of a fulfilled life, I can eat their soul.
Are you sure you are in the right company then? We might take those souls if you are streaming with us.
I was about to say, yeah.
Go on. I mean, you just use sometimes a few maybe whoopsie words, but that's not something that truly like blackens a soul. That is just a little bit of fun. Sometimes you gotta have some freedom because otherwise you won't be happy, and happy souls taste better.
Then you are saying me that
Just remember, you're the designated person. You're the person I've designated to take care of me when I'm drunk.
then Masami, then when I have my new my new model face, I will not be tasty because I'm touched by the void and I'm not pure.
This quickly.
I see. So you like you have void angel then? That is pretty
Yes.
dope. I only knew that you're like a dark angel, but I didn't know that you were a void angel, and that is also pretty cool.
Nah, Sephi's a full Belbeth ripoff.
Fuck you.
Oi, 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 such strong language, Steffi.
You're
Oh
gonna
no,
tell me
not
I'm
on
wrong.
my
Is your mother with that tongue?
not on my charity stream.
You wanna tell me I'm wrong, Sephi?
No, you are really wrong.
So, not on my Christian Minecraft server is out now. It's not on my
Yes.
charity stream.
Yes, that is now what we're calling it.
Oh no, what I have done.
Good thing I have wings because maybe this guy actually would have like thrown me down there if I couldn't stop my
Yeah,
fall
good
there.
thing you all have wings.
Yes.
Oh, I
I mean,
totally
at the very least,
forgot.
since you're a hunter, you can at least jump backwards, and that can also break a
That's
fall.
true. That's true.
Wait.
Hmm?
Almost.
Yeah. You would have jumped
You
one
bad
pixel
thing.
in the wrong direction, you would have fallen off. It was actually my plan. It did not work though.
Alright,
Bruh.
I just noticed this like build didn't give me vengeful retreat, but that is so much fun, like the backflip. I definitely need to change this around at some point, because then I can like backflip jump and it looks beautiful and it's fun.
Is everything?
Oh, that can be. Alright.
It's a win-win for me. Either something happens to Sephi, or you know, it helps Sephi. It's a win-win for me. Heal. You will be healed over time.
Yeah, but I think especially while I have like the demon form. Demon hunters heal themselves so much, it's crazy.
Help me!
Oh, there was a fresh boy over there near me. Oh, there's another one over there. Man, all the times I was here, I never noticed that there are like extra like spawning heads here. That is so weird.
They spawn if the fight takes a little longer.
You see. So what you're saying is it's the DPS's fault. See, Luna, it wasn't us. Just these lazy DPS's.
You know what? Makes
I'm
sense,
just
makes sense.
buffing
That
you.
track. That track.
I'm not a real DPS.
Am I a DPS? I think not.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
I'm just a support.
You're the scout, that's right.
Yeah, I'm the scout.
So why
I
are you
think
not
Scout
running
is. I
in
think
front
Scout
of
is a
us?
bit much for you, Sephi. I think that's a bit too much of a refined role. I think the bait works better.
Better. That way
I
I can
mean,
get
as
you.
a hunter,
Technically
you
the
can
tank
actually use
debate.
traps. So
Yeah,
that
so
could
Sephi,
work.
Sephi is the bait.
Oh yeah, I can be the bait, feign death, and kill you all.
True, but we won't die. Because I'm invincible.
For a second, I thought you were going to say, heroes never die.
Wrong game.
True.
Wrong game, wrong
That's-
IP.
But it's,
Like, I heard
the
Wrong,
same
that
wrong
they
company,
levels
though.
of fun. No, wrong game, wrong IP, wrong levels of fun. I'm having more fun in Warcraft than I ever did in Overwatch.
That is
I was
sad,
so
but also
shit in
nice that
Overwatch.
it's more fun here. So that's happy.
How is that
That's not
sad?
bad.
Why is that
It's
sad?
sad that you had not as much fun in Overwatch. I mean,
Oh, I mean, yeah. Like, I don't know. I guess I prefer the cooperative aspect of games, but when it comes down to everyone being so stupidly toxic,
yeah,
it's like,
that's definitely true. That PvP games can get way more toxic than co-op.
not to
At
mention,
least here everybody works together.
yeah, not
Well,
to mention also
well.
the fact that to get
Well.
me to stop
Depends.
playing Overwatch, I had to play it into exhaustion. Like,
No. Masami, rephrase. Remember the mythic class.
Yeah, but I mean, we're in a safe space group right now, so that is true.
yeah, but I didn't have that even in Overwatch, is what I'm trying to say. And again, I had to play to get myself off of playing Overwatch. I had to play it into exhaustion. I literally during the during one of the old Junkenstein's events, I did the endless mode, and one of the achievement for one of the sprays was I didn't get to the 10th bonus round in endless mode. I put up so many looking for group posts on my Xbox, trying to figure out, try to get people to do it. We finally did it, and then I put down the game, collapsed on my bed, and never picked up Overwatch again. And then Overwatch 2 came out, and I thought, hey, this might be fun to play again. And then I see that they fucking ruined it. And I'm just like, no. Why did I ever come back to this piece of shit game?
See, that's just the problem that you weren't on PC and people don't have keyboards to write with each other. That means
No, hold on. I played Overwatch on PC for a very small margin, and all I got was your shit. That was the only thing I ever saw in chat.
I was about to say the ability to write more also enables them to be more toxic.
Yep.
That's true.
Oh yeah, no, it's not just allowing them to be more toxic, it's also allowing them to give more shit to their healers. And I was just sat here like, I'm just playing the healer. It's like, literally, I'm pretty sure I had my main 3 words when I went back onto Overwatch were cry about it. Or cry harder. Because someone
that
didn't
means
receive my fucking nano boost.
Since you played Mercy, that means you know a German sentence, right? Ah, right. We go down here.
Yep.
Actually.
Wait,
yeah.
what? I completely lost track. I know what now because I played Mercy?
A German sentence. Because her ultimate was a German sentence. Even though she's Swiss.
But
Has
when
she-
she does
really?
the ultimate, it's not heroes never die. Well,
I mean,
or...
in Overwatch, didn't like the characters say in the ultimate? Alright, true, since
No, so
you
if they were
yourself
on your
always
side-
hear the like the friendly ultimates, you hear this translation, and the enemies hear the non-translated version. Ah, right.
Yeah,
But
it was
there
always
has
in
to have
your
been,
language.
an enemy mercy at some point, though.
I cannot remember what hers was, honestly.
Helden sterben nicht.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, that is weird. Why is that in your...
And then I was like, actually, that is not a like proper translation, because she said heroes don't die, and then she says heroes never die.
Yeah,
it's just
that's one word missing.
one word difference. Oh no.
Oh no!
I can't believe they misrepresented us like that. That's disgusting.
That's
And
actually
actually,
fine.
they didn't misrepresent us, but because she's Swiss.
Sometimes they don't even translate stuff, or they just completely different
Stimmt.
sentences.
For example, Farah didn't get a translation. Like,
They will not stop spawning,
I
by the
don't
way.
think so.
No, they.
Oh,
Yeah, come here,
wait,
Masami.
where?
They will.
Oh,
Eh,
sorry, I
the
was just going
small
forward.
ones, yeah. Okay.
Don't
Just
worry,
keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Your
That's the
pain
Demon Hunter's
for
brain.
your pitiful,
Yeah, I was just, yay,
non-pitiful
killing,
wretch
killing, killing,
Go
eating
on,
salt, killing,
take
killing.
another
Oh, wait,
one.
oh, we need to go here, okay.
Come on! Show me a real
The big
fight.
ones don't spawn again.
Oh no, they mistranslated the Mercy. Motherfucker, play Overwatch 2 in Polish. That's from Akira.
But Akira, we know that police is femboys.
They literally added their own lines because the translation was cringe as fuck. Oh my god, Akira, you gotta tell me this now.
Really? Yeah, I want to know more.
Yeah, let's see.
Desire to know more intensifies. Fuck melees. It's for Alexei getting
I'm fine.
the melee treatment once again.
I'm so glad to be long range.
Mm-hmm.
He likes melees, it's fine.
Invaders have breached the defenses!
In my inner deep, I'm still a Dragoon main, so yes.
Still a melee, yep.
You like to clean the floor, literally.
Yes.
When will we get a dancer class for WoW?
Probably not.
Yeah, I think Dancer seems really unrealistic because all the classes have to have something I would say like special about them, I guess.
Why is a
Like
dancer
their
not
own.
special?
Well,
What do
see,
you
You
mean?
could have a healing
What's
dancer, a
special?
DPS dancer, and even a tank dancer.
yeah,
An
see, here's the
evasion
thing.
tank.
I mean, yeah,
So
but
here's the thing,
like,
you're focusing on the wrong thing. It doesn't have to be called dancer. It could just be called bard, and then have like a dancing
Yeah.
sub
I mean,
element. into
people
it,
were
like,
theorizing that recently, because the Radiant song of the World Soul was introduced, they could use that for a bard class to like make it work in universe as well. But I mean, so far, I mean, obviously there are like just run-of-the-mill bow dudes or run-of-the-mill sword and board dudes, but our characters are like the hero classes, and the warriors are basically like just bundles of titanic strength and like primal rage. They are basically magic in of themselves because they're so incredibly strong and stuff like that. Like the heroic elite and all of that stuff. All the classes, I would say, do have some like crazy stuff.
Next warrior, step
Okay,
up!
Akira says
And like
heroes
as
never
it's
die.
just, I mean, you said it yourself. They wouldn't have to need it, like call it a dancer. And but I mean, that's like the naming convention would probably be something more epic if they did something like that.
That's fair. But yeah, okay. Akira is saying heroes never die for whatever the fuck that is in Polish, which is kind of the same thing, but in a more direct sense, it translates to heroes live forever.
Ah, okay.
So, you know, if anyone's getting misrepresented here, it's the Polish.
That reminds me of the Monty Python film, the movie The Life of Brian,
Oh,
because
yeah.
there was like the peoples fighting in front of Judea and then the front of Judea fighting or something, and these two groups like fought each other just because they didn't like each other's name.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And they were basically the same thing, just like a little bit different, and that's why they fought and hated each other.
Yeah, sounds about right.
that is a very good movie in general. Just saying. That was lots of fun.
That is a good movie. I'll not deny that.
I felt like really, like, what's that called? I had empathy with Brian when the Romans caught him, like, writing graffiti, and then they corrected his Latin, and I was like, oh no, this is giving me Latin class PTSD.
Wait, you actually had to learn Latin?
Yeah. I
Alright.
had English, Latin, and Spanish, but Spanish only for the not as long as the other two. And nowadays I'm like, man, I was such a stupid kid. My dad was a French teacher. Why didn't I take French?
Oh.
My God.
You also get
A joke. A joke. That one actually makes me laugh. Hold on.
So
Another one from the Creole Cassidy.
I
While
mean,
in the
you say let your children do what they want, but I think my parents should have definitely forced me to take French. They definitely should have done that.
why would you want to take French? I mean,
Because it's part of like my older heritage. I mean, I'm like 80% German or something, and then both my father and my mom had a little bit of like French ancestry as well. And also I just like the language actually like nowadays.
Yep.
I was like stunned in the beginning, so I'm sorry about that.
No, don't worry. It's not your fault. It's Akira's fault.
it's always Akira's fault.
Yeah, and also I just like, I mean, back then I was just like, okay, I can like decide on which school I want to go to, and the school that I thought, oh, the people there seemed nice, they started with Latin, so I had to choose Latin because of the school. So if I was in a different school, I could have chosen either Latin or French.
yeah, I know it
And
as
nowadays,
like you
I'm
have
like,
the choice between those two.
yeah, nowadays it would have been much better for me. I think it would suit me so much more.
It's curious
Yeah,
because here
I'm just saying.
on Spain, Latin is only if you study philosophy or I don't know how it's called in high school for English languages, but it's not languages.
Well,
If you wanna do a career for something like
I am called Bladefish for a reason,
political or something like that.
as you will see.
in
I was gonna
Political
say,
science.
I'm glad you didn't pick French. Otherwise, you know, you'd have to converse with Sephi in French because you know what, Sephi's a failed Frenchman.
Fuck you! I don't wanna be French.
I was about to say.
That's not what your sister says.
If I had learned French, then my arrogant power level would be too high.
I'm just gonna.
I would definitely love
Sephi,
that.
I am
though.
very specifically referring to Lorcan. Just
Yeah, I know. Which
okay. I was about to say. I don't know if that was abundantly clear.
Not to me. But I think maybe I should just go and decide one of my streaming days is now French day, and I'll just learn with one stuff. I think that would be nice as well.
I mean, if you didn't know, like there's a Duolingo category on Twitch.
there
Ooh,
is?
okay. I
Okay.
didn't know there was an entire category for that.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Huh.
That is kind of
mean-
based.
Sephi, Lulu does Duolingo on stream.
yeah.
So yeah.
Oh no.
I should have probably remembered to put on all the gear I got. Oopsie.
I'm going to
What's up?
Yeah, I
do
also
a thing.
didn't do that for
Let-
some time.
I'm going to do that thing. I'm going to transmog because I look like shit.
Alright, then we get a small little break time where people can transmog and reach talents and stuff like that.
Okay, I already transmog.
That was fast. Honey, what happened?
Was stuck in a loading screen.
Oh. In a loading screen.
Hover now causes you to briefly warp out of existence and appear at your destination. I mean, that sounds cool.
Oh, this Sunday we have Dark Moon Fair, so it's even better to level up this Sunday.
Oh, wait, can we get the buff there? Or how does that work on the Darkmoon Fair?
You get the 10% buff for XP, and reps.
Okay, so we can just walk there and then ask them, hey, give me buff, and they will just give it to you, the NPCs?
No, you need to go. You need to go to a place which is going. How is the fucking name in English? It's so different from Spanish. I have so many pronouns today. Not mentals, Luna. I can see you where you're going. And Luna, for the fucking love of
No.
God.
Wait.
Not-
What do you mean you can see where I'm going? I'm standing still.
Is fun
Luna,
fair
for the-
the word you're searching for?
Yeah,
What? No, what?
Fun fair or
Fun
something like
fair.
that. I thought.
yeah. The merry-go-round. You need
Yeah.
to
okay.
go to the merry-go-round.
Okay.
Because on Spanish, it doesn't go like merry-go-round in translation. It's the translation in Spanish raw to English is life and call.
What?
Live on
Yes.
call?
I mean,
Yes.
the German
I heard
word
life
is
on
carousel.
On Spanish,
That is so interesting.
on raw Spanish is tío vivo, which is life uncle on raw English.
That
What-
is so
wait, okay,
interesting
wait, hold on. Sorry,
how
no,
that
no.
happened.
Is it life on call or life on call?
Life uncle.
2 words or 1 word?
2 words.
Uncle, like
Okay.
the family?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I kept hearing.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That
I
is so
thought you mean the whole thing in general. That's why I said fun fair. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But no.
That's why I was.
I was also thinking,
struggling.
what's it called in English? Because I never had to use that word in English.
Fun fact, in Russian it would still be carousel.
Huh.
Ah,
I mean,
Ooh.
I know Ferris wheel, but like the
Hmm.
the merry-go-round, I don't ever think I used that word. Or like needed to use it in English.
Hmm. And guys, can I ask to make Luna clean his fucking bags?
yeah.
She
What-
has
what
her
bag?
she has her fucking bags really full, and I'm getting ADHD trigger.
You know what?
see.
Zephy?
You can fucking deal with that, alright?
Sefi, before you tell Luna to clean out her bags, tell it to my husband because his bags are always full too.
My bags are completely
It's-
fine right now.
It's so bad that I have cleaned
How
them
ma-
out sometimes.
How many spaces do you have free right now?
You aren't
Oh,
talking.
sorry. I have the normal 4 bags from the start.
No, how many
And-
of them are full? How many empty spaces do you have left?
Sorry, push to talk. I have 10 in use.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's with your other characters?
We don't talk about my other
Yeah,
characters.
that's what I thought.
No. I cleaned them like today when I was farming.
Yeah, because
so-
you had to, because they
Of
were
course.
full. every time he went to help me farm a mount or something, he's, oh, my bags are full. I was, why don't you just sell all the stuff when we are done with the raid before we log off? No, that's impossible.
See how much fun my wife have to shit talk about me. Crazy.
Nah, she truly love you.
I'm not
That
trying
just shows
to
how much she trusts you.
Yep.
trust.
Yep.
I trust him to not get the mount because his bags were full. And I'm just
That's
trying to
probably it.
protect you from that, you know?
That's right. It is out of love that she
I
reminds you.
see.
I mean, in WoW,
It's lovely shit talk.
in WoW it
Exactly.
should be fine. You probably just get it in the mail then. In 14 it would just
Yeah.
be gone forever.
Ah, isn't that nice? And
Yeah.
then you ask customer service and they say, okay, bye.
Oh, they'll probably tell you to go fuck yourself. You should have cleaned your bags.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that wrong, actually.
Yeah. But still.
Instructions unclear. Made you buy another story skip.
Instructions unclear. Had to play a Realm Reborn again and want to kill myself in Minecraft.
The instruction is not to play Realm Reborn again.
You
just a
you
story
couldn't
skip.
even throw yourself off a cliff in 14 because it prevents you from dying from it.
Yeah, nie.
Tell this to
Wait.
the Dragoon.
I didn't knew that
You
even I
don't
has
die from fall damage. You only die from fall damage if you're in a fight.
No, but you can die from fall damage. There is
You
places
can,
where
If
you
you
can
are
fall-
in a fight.
No,
No,
even even outside of a fight. I remember because a bunch of times in a Realm Reborn I went cliff jumping, and I still died from
Are
it.
you sure that
or
something
way
just
way
didn't
more
aggro
easier.
you?
There's
Sveta,
normally no way.
Yeah, you stay on
on
1
the
HP.
on the Kugane Tower, you can die from falling.
No. You
Yeah, you
can't.
can.
I've been there multiple times.
Yeah,
You
I've
can't.
jumped off the whole thing as well. You just don't die normally.
The only way to die in Kugane itself is to self-destruct as a blue mage.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
We
no
don't
other
talk-
freaking
we-
way.
We don't talk about blue mates. We know how they are, how special they are.
Yeah, but
The point is they literally have a skill to just blow themselves up.
Yeah.
but
a fun-
yeah,
that's
if
a-
you're not in a fight, you cannot die from fall damage. You
And
literally can't. You will stay on 1 HP.
and like cliffs at the edge of the map, there's just an invisible wall you cannot fall off.
Yeah, that one I
Period.
know.
So yeah, they don't even want you to die. They torture you and then, oh no, there's no out for you. We don't let you die. Ha.
Unlike my PC, who does definitely let me die.
Oh,
And I think my PC just overheated, but that shouldn't happen. But I mean, that didn't happen during the winter.
Wait,
So
you
I
just
thought about that.
wait, then. Oh, I
But
see.
I do have like a really super beefy, like fan. So I mean, not fan, but cooler. So
Oh, Masami has gone offline.
Yeah, her PC just said now.
Kabloom.
yes, but it wasn't a blue screen, which is good. But also it's not good
Oh,
that maybe
Masami, I
apparently
learned
it's overheated.
not having a blue screen, like not being able to see it, doesn't necessarily mean you didn't theoretically still get one. It just
That's
doesn't
true.
show it. If you look in,
I was just trying to stay positive.
yeah, no, I learned
Do that.
I learned that about mine. Because apparently each time it started itself again for no reason. It actually had a blue screen. I just didn't know because it didn't show it to me.
I see.
Oh my god.
But apparently the Windows update that I managed to do finally fixed the the access violations.
Ooh, that sounds very good. Thank you, Microsoft. Though.
I mean, it's quite funny because apparently my Windows itself had access violations because something was very broken.
Welcome to Windows. If something isn't broken, it's not Windows.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the day when Linux is a little bit better for games, to be honest.
I mean,
That
you
would be
can
so nice.
You can actually play games with a compatibility layer, but some companies just ban you for it.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
you are
Yeah.
using Linux.
Riot.
You could be using
Riot,
cheats.
yeah.
It's not that we know you are doing it. You could.
Alright, I'll have my stuff running again very soon. Also,
Alright, there. I have more backpack space now.
I didn't know that I can go Dark Ranger as Void Elf.
Hmm?
I mean, every hunter can do it.
Yeah.
Oh. Even a troll?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
LOL.
Why should the troll not be able?
Because it's in theory in the law something very race specific. But they
Yeah.
ignored
Y-
that for the hero talents.
I see. Thanks
No,
for
but
clarification.
I'm saying in general, when you go to the skin color in the barber shop, the Void Elf can be Dark Rangers
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
They have the red eye and everything.
Yeah, and you have to do like a story quest, and then you have that unlocked in your character creation. And also in the barber shop, you can even change your gender in the barber shop
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice to have in Final Fantasy?
You can't even change
For
your
free.
you can't even change your skin color for free.
Amazing.
You don't know how much money they do with this stupid transfer thingy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the item that sells most in the store.
Mm.
It probably
I have a
makes the most
friend-
money too.
I have
Damn.
a friend who thinks his character all day. Imagine how much he spent.
Yeah, honey, how much did you spend on Fantasia before I told you to stop using it?
45.
What?
Do you mean what? Euros.
I don't believe you. It's probably been more.
No.
It's 5. If I'm not incorrect, it's €5 in Fantasia.
7.
7.
7. Okay. So. Okay. 5 times only.
Are you counting the ones you used before we met each other or not?
I do, but I'm not counting the free one.
It's way too like it's not enough.
Well-
You changed your character all the time.
Now there is 2
No.
free ones.
You did. Until I told you to stop because I wanted to ship our characters. And it would be
I
weird
still
when
have like 8 of the stupid things in my bag.
What in the actual fuck?
Yeah.
Then there is no.
alone those 8 are more than he just said. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've been for free.
Not.
Aha.
Yeah, sure. All the 8.
Uh-huh.
No.
Not all of them, but I had like 3 left or something, or 4, and then we had the graphics update and stuff. Why are we talking about this? You don't want to see my leak history with my skins.
I don't.
That was a whole nother
I don't
issue.
care about your leak history and your skins, but I care about your Fantasia addiction.
No, the skin addiction was even worse. I had like 5k in my account.
But that's fine. You could always just switch them and use them again. But when you used one Fantasia, it was gone forever.
Yeah, and I can use another one to switch back.
Yeah, which
Oh
you have
my
to buy
God.
again.
Oh boy.
That's the point.
I just want to change the topic. Let it be.
Oh god.
Okay,
Well,
are we all done? Can I queue again?
I'm
Masami,
logging in.
Oh, oh right. I'm just blind. I'm sorry.
oh yeah,
No
true.
worries.
This character is not in.
What, worry?
Gold.
No worries. So why are you in the
I'm getting
party?
kicked.
I
No.
just have to leave Stormwind so my PC doesn't overheat. Easy.
Go to Goldshire.
I think that makes it
No,
No, you are
worse.
no. You are on my.
There's way more people than one spot that is
No.
like
How
evil.
I
about
don't
you
know
go
why.
to Winter Spring?
No, I'm saying I don't know why, but you are all in my layer, in Spanish layer. I don't know why. I went to Goldshire and it's empty.
Maybe
Completely
it was because you were the first to like teleport out of the dungeon. And then everyone got on your Spanish layer.
It shouldn't be. It should be on the layer of the
Yeah,
leader.
the group leader. But
Yeah.
I mean, I know that. I was just trying to come up with something that could work because spaghetti got.
Yeah.
It's weird. It is super weird. Wait, just maybe it forces us on your server because ours is an RP one?
Maybe because I'm in the, as I said yesterday out of the stream, I'm in the macro server, in the biggest one of Europe.
Yeah, but that should be irrelevant.
I know. But I still don't understand why you all get pulled to my realm when it should be on your side.
It should be,
But
yeah.
yeah, I'm ready to.
Luna,
Well,
are you ready?
yeah.
Luna,
So
when you get
I was just shoveling popcorn into my mouth.
Luna, when you
Because
get
we
to level 8,
discussed someone's Fantasia addiction.
I don't know what any of this means. The way that I can
Wait.
help this discussion is by staying quiet and shoveling popcorn
But you
into
played
my mouth.
14.
yeah, you did play
You
14.
don't know about the potion that makes you able to re-edit your character.
No, I was happy
Oh,
with my bunny girl.
Okay.
I liked my bunny girl.
Yeah, I
True, that reminds me. Like because you were talking about naming conventions, and like the cat girls have like also naming conventions in Final Fantasy
they
XIV,
do,
right?
yes.
The Mikote, how they're pronounced.
Yeah, Miko.
And it's like the two clans have very different naming conventions because the Sun Cats are a patriarchal society and the Moon Cats are a matriarchal one. So the males of the Moon Cats don't even have like their own names. They get the name of their mother with an addition of the number of which son they are, like first, second, and then their last name
Okay,
is the name
damn.
of the clan.
They
Well,
are basically
They are
just
worth nothing.
as
Yeah.
Mandy's son number 2.
Yes.
Damn boy.
Yes.
But
That is those poor guys.
the rabbits, they are way worse. Them way worse. Because
Oh, what are
they,
the rabbits doing?
imagine from a thousand girls, you have only one man. Because men
Oh.
on the society of rabbits, they are really rare.
Okay, well, just to say, as soon as you said that, my mind immediately went to Fallout.
My mind immediately went to like weird justifications for sketchy stuff in anime where
Oh
it's like,
no!
oh no,
Sassy streamer.
oh no,
that's,
I'm the only man to 10 million women. Oh no.
That's actually
Well,
perfect for the Sun Cats because only the leader of the clan is allowed to have sex.
I don't know if I would
Girls.
love or hate that situation, if I'm being completely honest.
Which one? The rabbits or the cats?
No, just being the only, like, being newly build like 10,000 men or whatever, and like vice versa.
That wouldn't work so well.
Yeah.
It only works the other way.
Well, either way, if you were the guy in even if I was the guy in the scenario, I still don't know how much I'd like that situation.
I think in 14 War and Lore, the bunnies, the guys, they have like a protection because they are so rare that the bunny girls, they make them go inside the houses and never get out.
Yeah, they aren't allowed to leave the forest, yeah.
Yeah.
I take a lot more damage now that I leveled up. Damn boy. I was like before, what are defensives? I don't need defensives. This is fine. And then now I'm like, oh, there's two guys. Oh no, he stopped my nose and the other one shanked me. If I was a nail.
Okay, so now I actually have to focus healing you.
Yes.
Would be good, yes.
Oh, and it's probably gonna get harder and harder because your stats aren't as good for your level anymore, and if you aren't getting enough equipment, you will be very, very undergeared.
I mean, I'm doing fuck all as it is, but you know, that's
It's gonna
me.
get
Oh no, you're
worse.
definitely doing something. I can tell the difference of getting healed and not getting healed. Don't you worry, I appreciate you.
It's gonna.
Why is every moron against me today?
Yeah, near? Well, why?
I don't know how you mean. Like,
Don't worry.
All of my shots have been at Sephi.
Wow.
So someone needs to do a count, just like on my stream, of how many times I make a shot at Sephi when we stream together.
The answer is yes.
I want that counter. I want to know how many times on average I make a shot at Sephi.
Like 20 minutes, one or two. And if we are playing, oh shit. If we are playing something like Elden Ring,
Look, he's backstabbing me, oh no.
Pretty sure
So,
if it's
like-
Elden Ring, you deserve it.
no,
This is
no,
true. This is true.
No.
In Night Range, Sephi does deserve it.
fuck off. I'm the one who's dealing the DPS.
Yeah, and I'm
Why the
walking
fuck am I
around as
human?
a 5 foot whatever woman running the massive fuck off hammer.
You're not
It's
human,
funny.
you're an elf.
Yeah, you are an elf.
Yeah, but why am I in this form? What the hell?
You probably clicked Visage at some
No.
point.
I not have it on my hotbar.
Hmm.
What I
Oh,
hear,
for once you will stay as a dragon?
what I hear is this racist
Who are
towards
you?
a skin?
Who are you? And what did you do to my husband?
He's playing a man now, so he doesn't need to see the girl part.
See, Masami got it correctly.
Sephi, is it
Do I
that
have
the
to
in
be
response to
worried
you,
now?
I was gonna just say it's Warcraft?
No.
Did you expect anything else?
No. it's big.
It comes with being an omnivore.
I say heal.
That's why I love WoW so much.
Let there be heal.
Because of the racism against skin.
Yeah. No, really. On classic WoW, it was so big,
Shit.
Please clip that.
Peak racism.
and in
Preferably put that here.
in Cataclysm and in Pandaria, it was even harder with Garros, who did nothing wrong, by the way.
Ah. Good old Garrosh.
Sif is gonna get himself cancelled.
I'll help
He's gonna get us banned before he gets
I think
cancelled.
the Garrosh meme is, I think, too known to get cancelled for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they are really known.
What do you mean you can't? Why can't you, Akira?
Oh, I think Akira doesn't know how to clip correctly.
No. Akira knows how to clip. Akira's made
No,
most
no,
of
no.
my clips.
No, Luna, he doesn't know because he's Polish.
near new, but
Okay,
why?
talking of racism,
I thought being Polish just meant that you constantly get invaded left and right.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that
Wow.
is like the whole like bane of their existence, right? That's they live like in this these flatlands where it's easy to go through, and that's why historically they always got shit from a bunch of idiots from neighboring countries.
Akira, is this true? Please tell us.
You might be too young for that.
Oh, I just charged on
Also, tell
Sephi.
the Frenchman he's French. Sephi, you're French.
Since when? I'm more Spanish than
Always.
French.
No, you've always been a failed Frenchman, Sephi.
Fuck you.
You
That
wish.
actually explains a lot.
That's why I was saying that, because I thought if we're talking Polish memes, then it would have to be
Thank you, Aurora,
this is
thank
fine
you.
meme, since they're constantly surrounded by fire. Historically speaking.
I thought that was just California.
I got something in my mind that I obviously can say on stream.
Oh no.
Oh, now you draw the line.
So racism and insulting people is okay, but that what you have in mind is not okay.
Yeah. Now you're choosing to draw the line, Sephi.
Must be really, really bad then.
Yeah, that's why I'm not saying anything.
It is that meme where they're saying this and that is okay, but I draw the line at that, and then you say racism is okay, Nyan. That is actually a meme. I don't know which show it was. But that is perfect. Like the complete right meme template is just this.
Oh, you know what? You know what we've all got to do at some point? We should all play Cards Against Humanity.
Oh god.
Oh
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
please,
boy.
yes.
Oh yes, please.
Please, yes.
Oh boy. That I can say I won't be there.
Why?
This
We
will
are not playing it
literally
on
get us
stream.
banned.
That will get us
Yeah.
cancelled.
I played that before with friends, and I think as long as you have like a lot of things you can talk about, you can make a lot of funny stuff. Like with the jokers as well. Like with my WoW group, we had like lots of insider memes with Cards of Humanity where you have the joker where you can write something you want, and then it was like, oh, it's just like that person in the raid who constantly was too lazy to do anything and stuff like
Sephi.
that.
You know this
Whoa.
will just
Yeah.
be more Sephi bashing then.
Oh no!
Whoa!
Shots fired.
Whoa! I'm the one that does the mechanics.
Well, I can see it.
The fuckers.
Definitely, it's
I mean-
just because they know you're a fun and smart person, and that's why you know that they don't mean it serious. But for example, if it was someone like me, I'd be like, oh, why would you say something so mean to me? Oh no! And that's why it's more difficult to say that kind of fun stuff to others.
I think if they try to bully you like they are doing to me, you will eat their souls.
I don't care, I can bully everyone.
But truly, Cards versus Humanity, I see it.
But
Out the
Yeah, I think
street.
we could have
not,
like
not on stream.
I think I think we should we can like do that on stream. We could have so many fun memes like with Final Fantasy and stuff, and so I think lots of jokers would be fun. So we can like make name references and such.
Yeah, no. If we did our own like deck, that's fine. I just don't want to get. Banned from stream for like
Oh yeah,
some of the real bad stuff.
Guys, now I'm
you got a
American.
gun.
Now I'm American.
You got a new gun.
Oh. Where's your eagle named Freedom?
That's a spotting eagle because he's a marksman.
Then if I see a orc, I must shoot.
That's racist.
It's an orc after all.
the poor orcs, they were just corrupted by the Burning Legion. It wasn't their fault.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Yes.
They tried taking me from behind and I didn't like it.
Without consent?
Exactly. You understand.
Kill them.
No,
That's
Lou.
the only fitting punishment.
Remember when earlier in the stream we were saying Masami was the most say-so?
I'm sorry, but there's like too many memes of that, so that is actually like in my vocabulary because of that.
Fair enough.
Where like even when it's just, I mean, I don't like to talk geopolitics, like because I want to have like a chill time in stream where we just have fun. But lots of people who use words like that with some things sometimes going on and stuff where you're like, oh damn, bro. Ruthless.
Ugh, I think my water is warm now. Ugh.
Did I understand vodka?
Water! But
But
where's the difference?
I mean, it's not as
There
fun
is no
to
difference.
drink,
That's
but
the point.
if it's a little bit warm, then your body will be able to absorb it really well, at least.
It's not my drinking water.
Oh, right, the steamer.
The VTuber feed
feed
water,
water.
indeed. Yes.
Ah, we're definitely not drinking that one.
Nope, nope.
But you can still sell it.
Probably. I'm sure
I'll use the
someone
picture
would
you
want to
sent.
buy it. Yeah, the picture of my model's feet, yeah.
I gotta say, I'd be too paranoid to like sell actual bathwater or stuff like that because I'd be afraid that down the line, I don't know, someone keeps it for like 20 years and then someone can like make a clone because they have your DNA or something. That is
Oh my
scary.
god, that would be crazy.
Wild. Yeah, that is wild thing to think
That's why you
about.
don't send your DNA to those heritage blah blahs, because they say, oh, you will definitely get privacy and we will definitely not show to anyone. But you are also not saying what were all the things we're doing with your DNA. Just saying.
You see, Masami, the trick is you just use normal water. You just tell them it's your feed water.
True.
They just have to believe it.
It would be so funny if you like added like maybe like bathed like an animal or something. And so they think, yeah, I can see there's some parts in that from a living being, so it's not just clear water. It has to be real. And then it's like, oh, that tastes kind of like cat.
That tastes kind of like cat.
Wait. How should the person know how a cat tastes?
Yeah, no.
Well,
That was my
No,
first thought.
like it smells, I guess.
No. If you say that tastes like cat, you've eaten a cat.
Oh no.
Oh no, but didn't anime have memes for that as well? A cat is fine too. You know that meme?
no.
Yeah.
I think it's an older one.
I don't know that.
You don't know that one, damn boy. That was like it was. I don't even know if it's like the true actual like words that were in the manga, because it was like a black and white manga panel, and like some girl just turned into a cat or something, and then the guy like grabs his pants and says a cat is fine too. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually the real words that were there, but it fit for the picture panels.
Huh.
Oh god.
That sounds familiar.
That's a classic.
Sounds familiar. Okay.
Like I said,
I
it's a
think
classic.
I saw the anime, actually.
Really? Then you have to tell me the context.
So if it's the one you have to send me a picture so I can identify it.
Okay, we can do that later. Right now I have to protect everyone. Ugh.
Seth, you can tank it. It's okay.
Whoa. What I
DPS
mean?
health is mitigation.
Well, yeah. So,
I feel like I prefer
Aren't
tanking
you
with
the
a
only
warrior.
other class
This
here
is
that
fine.
can actually tank though?
But I'm level 20. I'm not a good tank.
nah, you are a good tank. Just to be the one that is with you.
Just have to believe it's before the change, then level 20 would be perfect.
Okay, this time, since we're now taking more damage, I'm not gonna pull the entire room.
What? Pull all? Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Pulling all. Okay, go.
You
I'm just
pull, you
spending
tank?
my time making sure people don't die, and you know, they decide to pull the whole room, and I'm gonna be sat here trying to heal everyone.
Oh, I just noticed. As tank, I have like a quicker reload for throw glaive. Ah, that is much nicer. With that, I will be able to pull much nicer without constantly fearing that like I lose aggro in the beginning. That is good.
I'm curious to see what Luna is going to do once she gets to max level.
A monk.
Then we will overload her with everything and tell her, you have to do this and you have to do the meta and you have to do this first and
Stop
then
attacking.
Then, once you have the best equipment on 5 characters, you can start playing even harder content, and then, once you've done that, you can finally rest and have fun. But
I
not
will
before that,
jump
because
out of my window, and I have you know that I live on the second floor.
Oh, please do that.
Stop
I wish for
attacking.
that.
What?
in Minecraft.
Your opinion doesn't mean shit. You're a failed Frenchman.
Hell
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, you're dead again.
no heal.
Hey, but that was definitely not my fault, because I was like, just tanking. So it has to have been melee privilege.
I'm sure it was Seth's fault.
Yeah, I shoot my arrows to you
He
instead.
accidentally shot you.
The funny thing is, I would believe in that.
Good
Yeah, I
day to you. Hope you're doing well.
I thought you weren't an elf, and I said, "Oh, he's not an elf." Boom.
Actually, he wouldn't do it on accident. He would do it just to troll
Everyone
you.
say hello to Chi.
And
She's
then
here.
he giggles and says
Hi,
magic
Hi,
tricks.
trees.
Recently, like when I raided her, I was able to watch her finally beat like the last 2 bosses
Shiny.
in the game she streamed for charity. That was like a freaking
Shiny.
Dark Souls Elden Ring kind of situation.
Yeah, the
I
was that-
would say
was
we
that
are
when I raided
fine,
against
but
Chief and
actually
Friday?
it's way too hot and we are dying.
Even my PC is overheating.
yeah, mine is doing the airplane sound right now. The
Mine is on maximum fan curve at the moment, and it's still reaching like.
You know what?
1890.
I just thought about it, and now that I think about it, I wasn't really concerned for myself because of the heat, but
You were
now that it's
concerned
about
for
my PC,
Now you're
I'm like,
concerned.
okay, I'm fine if it gets a little bit colder, so my poor PC doesn't overheat. My poor boy.
My baby!
Yes.
Well,
Das,
I would say something, but I'll keep my mouth shut.
No. Say
it's
it.
something about me.
No.
it was definitely something about. I told you winter is better, and in winter you never have to worry
No,
about your PC
not in
overheating.
this direction. It's more of
Oh.
a professional work thing.
What is it?
Oh,
AMD stuff tends to get warm.
I see.
Oh yeah.
Blizzard.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think Intel gets even more warm.
No, actually not.
The newer CPUs, yeah, because they're the AIO.
Overclock.
No. So the new Intel CPUs have trouble with most like AIO cores. So much so that most AIO companies need to go out of their way to design one specifically for Intel CPUs.
Yeah.
That's why they overheat more. AMD's fine, honestly. Like, I'm right here in D1.
Yeah, it's fine, but it has so many games now.
It
My
doesn't
AMD
matter what you have. You will always have problems.
I was about to
Yeah,
say, yeah, no, AMD CPUs work so much better with games than Intel ones.
Yeah, they do, but I'm reading a lot that they are stopping supporting a lot of games because they are painful. And I love AMD.
If they're
My
stopping
PC has AMD.
support, that would be a GPU issue, not a CPU issue.
Ah, no! I got
And that would be
weird.
on their older cards
Shit.
as well. Because I know the Nvidia just killed off like I want to say the 1030. So that's no longer receiving support.
Now you mentioned the 10 series. I'm still kinda mad at my old one. I love the 10 series.
Fair.
Brought me through 10 years.
I think the oldest one I have is a 1770 Super.
Well, this one is 750. 2 gigabytes. So bad.
I don't know my specs because I just
I do.
like I had my old PC for I think 11 or 12 years, and I just recently for streaming got a new one, and I just asked like a friend of mine and my older brother, "Hey, what do you think? What should I do? I have no idea."
2070, baby. That's at least what's in mind. I mean, how much did your PC cost? I can probably deduce a little bit from that.
Stun incoming.
Oh my god, I don't.
On today's
I mean,
standard?
not inflation, inflationsbereinigte, adjusted for inflation. I don't know.
I mean, I bought my PC, I want to say 2 years ago, no, a year ago now. And it was about £1,500, so...
That is pretty beefy.
Translated to human?
Like,
Translate it to your mother in a minute.
like
Oh,
1,200 euros maybe.
Hold up, let me
Probably not talk
translate
about
it
mine,
into
huh?
Pico de Gallo for you.
Because I'm not Mexican.
No, you're French.
No, failed
Exactly.
French. That's different.
Oh,
Wait,
fuck.
is it even worse than
Renoir
French,
would be
or is
disappointed.
it better than normal French?
I mean, you shouldn't ask me because I'm like, hey, I like French. So I can
I
tell
think
you
a failed French is
the
worse.
level of severity for people who like, I hate French memes.
No, failed French is definitely worse than actually being French, because
Okay.
it was basically, you wanted to be French, you tried to be French,
you even
you
failed
then
at that.
failed to be French.
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
so
but-
bad that even the French don't want you.
To be honest, it is actually not like that impressive to fail at French because they have like high standards, right? And they're like, yes, you have to speak
yeah.
our language correctly and stuff. So they actually have high standards, so it is easier to be a failed French than a normal French.
Oh, that's true, because I have a lot of people who study French, and they got people mad because they couldn't speak properly.
Yes, that's
Try
what
to
I
be
keep
Even if
doing
they,
as well.
even if they try to speak it and learn it.
Yeah, there was like this meme that when you like try to if you're learning the language, if you're learning German and you try to talk to someone in Germany in German, then they speak English with you, and in uh, in France they just refuse to talk to you at all if you don't speak French well.
Oh, I have a nice story for you if you want. So there
Let's
is
go.
a friend of one of my co-workers, and he was buying a house in Alsace, which is like it is French, but somehow kind of
Alsace.
German.
Yeah, I mean
And
that's like it was contested basically
yes,
in the past, but we don't do that stuff anymore.
yes, but he went to the town hall and wanted to register the house. Oh fuck, I'm dead. And until
They
the
keep
door,
seeing me. I hate this. No.
until the door, everything was in German and everything was fine. He closes the door and switched instantly to French, and refused to speak German with him.
Okay.
What?
Ouch. Damn. These guys just constantly
Yeah, the
CCing. That was not
silence
nice.
and
I've been
stuff.
silenced and
Yeah,
spell
yeah.
dialogued.
I
Yeah.
I couldn't even cast one fucking spell because I got silenced all the time.
Yeah, I got silence all the time, but I was like, oh, silence me. Okay, I'm more
Yeah,
than
you
okay with
just keep shooting your stuff.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, that was a little
Mm,
bit too much CC.
Luna, those CCs, for example, the silence, you can dispel them.
If she's
If
silenced,
she silenced herself, how is she supposed to
skill
Sephirn?
issues.
No.
no.
I don't get how that one boils down to a skill issue. If I've been silenced and then I can't cast Dispel?
Yeah.
No, but dispel is not a cast.
You still
It's,
can.
it's
It's
an
still a
instant.
It's a
spell.
spell.
It's a spell.
Yeah.
Literally called
How
Dispel.
do you want to say Wingardium Leviosa without saying Wingardium Leviosa? Okay, I
can
mean,
say-
yes, it is possible, but still, no.
I mean,
You know what? You know
that's
what?
like advanced
Okay.
if you can use spells without like saying them out loud,
Yeah,
right?
it is possible,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's really, really hard. Like, there's a whole arc where Harry tries to learn it and fails for the longest time, but yeah.
You know
And
what?
all these guys a little bit
You know what?
further back.
I'll just walk up and scream, I cast testicular torsion.
I mean, you probably can break silence if you hit someone so hard in the face that they scream.
Oh, Luna.
Who says
Luna,
it has to be the face?
Luna, you can make a macro when you cast this spell to someone and say testicular distortion.
Do you really want to start with macros now? She's still learning the basics
It's
of the
only-
it's
it's
not
game.
that
it's only a text.
difficult.
It's only a text. It's not the whole rotation.
Yes. It basically just means you can type in there, okay, I'm making a button, and this button uses this ability, but at the same time it always says something if you want to annoy people.
I mean, I'm sure it'd be funny on the side whenever I cast something, just for it to scream in the middle of chat, I cast testicular torsion each time I heal someone.
And
Hey.
you can do the same for reviving. Instead, like for example, in 14. No. You
I
can
had
get
res macros, actually.
you can get rest macros, and there is so many of hey, get out of the floor, stop clean the floor, etc.
I actually wrote my own for every different res of every class.
What is this?
I had
I
one.
should make a revive button in my classes that can do that, and then it says, "Ah, you weren't happy
But no
with
matter,
the what was
as
that?
I
The
am a
premium
gracious
package."
host, I obtain for you.
Oh, like Salatov, like sentences, like where when she says, "Oh,
No, no,
wish
no,
you
no,
would
no,
have
no, no.
lasted a little bit longer."
Oh, fucking no.
In Minecraft.
What will you do? Instantly leave the group?
I will try to ask her first to stop that.
Be gone, fut.
Be gone, spawn of shit.
Oh, I
God.
have. Oh, okay. I'm going to make in WoW the macro of no mechanics of lock when we wipe.
You actually need that for some paladin skills, to be honest. The begone spawn of shadow.
Oh, yes.
Hey Ross, how you doing?
I mean,
Welcome
what
in. Thank
what
you for the
else
raid.
is a paladin than literally a warrior of light?
Priest that decided, may God have mercy on my enemies, for I shall not.
So,
The priest who
my
decided he's
experience-
not squishy anymore.
So my experience of paladins is mostly from D&D, so my immediate thoughts were self-righteous douchebags.
I mean, yes, that too.
It's so true
did you
for
call me?
paladin players.
Yeah,
My God, I just, oh my God, yes, it's so true. I mean, nowadays, class and like race stereotypes in WoW aren't like as pronounced anymore, but
Same with D&D.
especially in classic. Wow, in classic it's so true. Paladin mains, ooh. It's like when people make jokes about like French arrogance and blah blah, but paladins are 10 trillion times worse.
Okay, did someone get
Doing
the
some
key?
character graphs and peek with a friend.
I think we all have it now.
I
Fair
don't
enough.
have it.
I am going
I
insane with a
still
beast.
have the
Okay.
key. Ah, you can still use it as well. It's so mean that in the tank demon form you don't even see your weapons, you don't even see your tattoos and stuff. They were definitely like the afterthought compared to Havoc.
Yeah, which one of you guys is taking damage at the moment? I cannot tell who's getting attacked.
Safi.
Jiffy.
Alright, well okay, then I don't have to heal anyone, that's fine. I have this power as a healer to determine who I get to heal.
I mean, yes, but
If you do
called
that
the
on
God
a,
complex.
if you do that on a Mythic Plus, I will flame you so fucking badly.
and then she will heal
No.
you even
Yeah.
less, Ziffy.
Well,
So
I mean, yeah, I was about to say,
Toxic.
like you do that, and I'll just be sat here laughing because I'm not the dead one.
I can
I
leave the
looked
group.
at my demon form and then I thought, man, I look like a night elf. And then I remembered, oh, we were playing Alliance. I am a night elf. Too
Is-
horde pilled.
we're done here.
we are done in this dungeon.
True.
I have quests.
I'm
Oh,
I'm low
okay,
level.
okay.
True. The
Low
quest for you,
level
they are
scum.
actually good. True. Low level scam.
It's okay. I'm fine.
He is one of my Fury bros.
Please tell me that you are going with arms. Please.
The hell?
Course not. Why would you go with arms?
Safi, I am like Fury for 20 levels
Yeah.
now.
Oh.
I mean, I will level one arm warrior in the future, but not
Oh, wait.
now.
But
I just thought if Masami is tanking today for me instead, I can play Fury warrior for her.
But why you are not going with the sword of 200 instead of 100?
Later it will be skilled. Dual wield.
Oh, really?
Yes. Level 50, I think, or something.
Titan's grip is later. Ah. But I thought Titan's grip was at level 11.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
I think since like I was screeching about that when I made my streamer character, and I said, "Oh no, I'm just level 10. I can't use Titan script yet, but I want 2 katanas."
Yeah.
Gee,
I
Masami, how
tried
come your
to.
mom lets you have 2 katanas?
Let me try after this dungeon, mate.
Yeah. All right, we are in Magister Terras. Luna's going to get a mount.
If it drops.
Oh, that would be cool. Can we trade it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, they said rates aren't like heightened in
Yeah,
time walking,
Walker
so
isn't
the
affected
chance
by
isn't
the...
as high.
You're right.
What?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Time Walker isn't affected by the book, as far as I know. So,
Well, it still is a mount that has a pretty high chance.
Anyways, Luna, a very important job you have is to say, I want that. Out of the list, like of the mounts that we gave you, you have to say, I want that one. And then we'll come with you and we'll go and get it.
well, don't make
If
promises.
I mean, the chances are better than usual.
If it's not invincible, yes.
Shut up,
Hey,
you got it.
they increased the chances like from 0.5 to 5.5 or something. That is like a lot better.
Why do you have? You could be healed so much more now, Masami.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
the
right
scaling.
now we also had like a big group, but there's scaling changes because we're getting closer to the max level, and that means our item level is getting worse, so to say, because we're not exchanging all of our item slots as fast as we level up. Also, that quest that we have for doing 5 time walkings, you should keep that until you're max level, because then you get a better item.
Makes sense. I'm probably safe up here, right?
Probably. I
find
think
out.
this guy was like
Target change.
running somewhere to some crystals.
Oh, you mean the crystal? that
Yeah, I think we have
Technically
to.
destroy the crystal once
Yeah.
normally just dies before it
Yeah,
Guys.
that was in the past.
Guys, I was thinking, next week, do you want to go to Pandaria Classic to get the mount?
I wanted to do it on my own, actually.
Oh,
Just
okay.
rush it through.
Perfect. Then I will rush it too.
Do we get the green Chinese dragon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, okay. I'll think about it.
I
but
think
wait,
that
it's
is
just
easy.
very boring.
Don't
on
worry,
stream.
Luna. You and I, we are
Yeah.
doing
Noodle
the
dragon? Noodle
Just
dragon?
Yeah,
the
no.
panda starting zone.
We can
Yeah.
do it together, but I would actually do it off stream because it's just boring as fuck. So I don't
Yeah,
think it's very interesting for a stream, you know?
It's just gonna take a while to get through the Pandaren starting zone. And it's even gonna take longer. Like, the cool thing about dungeons is we can do it together, and that is like
That was a nice
efficient.
group.
But if we like, I think I'm not sure, since it's Pandaria Classic, did they have like I think back then it was still the fact that you were sharing the XP, and that's why you didn't level as quickly when you were playing together,
Yeah, that.
because that would
But
be
the
really
level
mean,
doesn't really
right?
matter.
That's-
To get through the quests. That's
Okay.
all.
Yeah. The level thingy got changed on what?
Just need to complete the quest and choose which faction we want to join, and as soon as we do that, we should get the amount for
Okay,
retail.
so it's not about
I just
level.
spent so much time in that fight healing you, Sveta.
Yeah.
There were a lot of mana splurges biri around.
Oh my god.
Hmm?
Agual Susuna. Agual Susu.
Suzuna! Oh, jeez, I didn't even realize. Sorry, I'm kind of just zoning out and pressing my one key. How are you doing?
Hi, Susu bestie.
Wait a minute, 1 second. I'm just checking if
Oh fuck, I got
overlooked
face aggro.
something.
Look,
Oh,
everyone,
okay.
everyone can do. Everyone else
running,
can go
coming.
Unga Bunga, and I can just sit here pressing 1 and being happy with my life.
I quickly tapped in again.
I'm sorry, I got face aggro from the pet.
Don't worry. The Unga Bunga is just, it is
No,
what it
actually,
is.
he should worry because he's foreign, you know.
How are you doing?
Name ist
Suzuna?
Programm, as we like to say in Germany. Alright.
Stay far
I
away.
did not overlook anything, so we're good. Let's go. The blessed Unga Bunga. Congrats.
Thank you.
Level up.
Susie, they forcefully dragged me on to WoW and forced me to buy a subscription and then gifted me fucking War Within.
So you feel
I'm pretty
pressed
sure
to use
Sippy
it.
told you not to buy the half-year subscription, actually.
Forcefully.
It was a good deal.
I did.
Fresh voice.
Hey, it was a good deal. She got what she needs, and I got what I needed.
Yeah, that's the big one. You got what you need.
So it is Sephi's fault in the end.
I got what I wanted.
Frenchman.
It's always my fault. Don't worry, but later it's Akira's fault too.
Hey, if you guys tell me one more time not to worry today, we'll worry even harder.
No worries.
Even more Unga Bunga.
Ooh,
Let's
just
go.
Unga Bunga.
Yay. You Unga Bungering
Keep
more
calm
will
and Unga
only
Bunga.
serve to make my tanking skills better with this class.
I must admit I have no idea what I'm doing.
I mean, you can't Unga Bunga without me pocketing you at this point.
Annihilate them!
Wait for Bloodlust.
Let's go, Bloodlust and Kelpas.
Well on.
I'm still salty what they did to my poor boy. He was such a nice guy in like Warcraft 3. Someone, I bet it was one of the milk stealers or something, decided to destroy my beautiful prince.
Well, I'm more salty with Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Akira, it's because you stole Aurora's mattress.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why it's your fault.
It's also
Because you
my
stole
mattress.
Aurora's
You stole
mattress.
our mattress.
Because you
I
stole
was sleeping
Aurora
on the
and
ground.
Faith's mattress, I then got dragged into WoW. That's the story. That's exactly how that happened.
That's canon
They didn't
now.
get their mattress. They didn't get their mattress, and then they immediately thought, let's get Luna into WoW as punishment. even though I had
Let's
nothing to
ignore
do
that
with
it
it.
was 1 year ago.
Don't look so smug.
Oh, look, a bug.
I know what
It's
you're
canon
thinking.
now.
But Tempest Keep
Okay.
was merely a
Bye,
setback.
Prince.
Did
I'm
you
sorry.
honestly believe I would
It
trust
was
the
the evil
future to some
Blizzardo that
blind
somehow
toothed
changed your
night elf
writing to be
mongrel?
super stupid and random.
Damn, you have a weird taste.
Why would you serve the guys that
Oh, he
was
normally
destroy,
doesn't
like,
look like
that
that.
made the Lich King
stepping
who
stone
destroyed
to a
our
much
home? It makes no
larger
sense.
plan.
You would never serve the
It
guy
has
who
all
destroyed
led
all of
to
our
this.
people. You
Stop
would never
blazing
do
the
that.
enemy.
You will not interfere.
Well,
He's
What?
just a poor boy.
This?
wasn't he also like in love with Jaina at one point?
Yeah, that's true, but
So
I mean, we
he
all
didn't-
have like our
Like
weird
Athos
fetishes
didn't
sometimes.
only destroy his home, he also stole the girl he wanted.
I'll turn your
Yeah.
upside down.
Athos is
I mean, but
a good.
that was just because my beautiful main blood elf like wasn't in the game yet, and that's
Oh,
why I
I
just didn't
see.
see anyone cool, and that's why. And it was just a weird phase. It was a phase, okay? Sometimes sometimes they just look at the human gods and say like weird stuff, and they're like, oh, they are so different, and blah blah blah. It's all just human blah blah blah.
Are you
And
being
they,
human
they grow out
racist
of it
now?
after like 200 years or so.
Hashtag she can fix him.
The master will
I can
help
fix him.
You will
Well,
drown in your own blood. The world shall burn.
Die already.
Oh, I got the mount.
Poor boy. You
Luna,
did
come
get a
here.
mount?
Yeah.
Nice.
white
No, come here.
chocobo, basically.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mine's
for
been
you.
picked up.
I don't need it.
Can you
I
actually
already-
trade it?
Ugh, I think I really
Yeah,
need new
it's
water.
tradable.
It's,
I mean, we can take a small break and
You
we
need
can
to
get
click,
new
Luna,
water.
you need to click trade. Only that.
actually, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
There you go. You can enjoy whatever the fuck I just gave you.
I'll
That's
be right
11
back.
gold for you, for me, so okay. Well, now you have a new mount.
So
Where
break
is
time?
it?
I think, yeah.
Alright. Then I'll do a coffee.
Okay, Susu, are you in Luna stream still? Are you alive?
I'm like 90% sure that's still here, probably.
Okay, so
We need to-
anyways, Luna, I have to tell you in the story of Kalfas and why Blizzard is stupid, and it was super out of character what happened to him.
Okay. I'm just trying to find the mount quickly so I can activate it.
Alright.
I'm trying to get more people into WoW. I mean, what? I could
Yes,
never.
let's do it. I think just like with housing on the horizon and stuff, we're currently riding on a good time, I would say. And they're making like more cool events, like the Plunder Storm thingy, and maybe later, if we're lucky, also some kind of horror co-op game. That would be so much fun. Actually, I hope that this is gonna be good. I mean, they're definitely gonna release that for Halloween, obviously. So I'm hoping it's gonna be good. They have like lots of potential. They can make so much with this engine.
Hmm. I'm going to sell stuff. Luna, your bags, how big they are?
Enough.
No, how big? Are they 30 slots? 20, 26,
My
16?
backpack is 4, 8, 12. My backpack is 16 and I've got 4 large green bags.
Yeah, if you hold your mouse on the bags, on the icons, they will tell you how big they are. Oh, okay. You don't have the add-on. Sorry, you don't have an add-on. True. You are in vanilla.
In vanilla, they're still telling you how many free slots you have on your bag because I don't have a bag add-on, and it's also telling
Yeah,
me
but
the number.
Oh, they do. Because I still have in my inventory several bags of first slots free to use. Well, it seems that like I'm going to play Season of Discovery with Susuna and a lot of sweaty players. Hell
Okay,
yes.
Season of Discovery,
Yeah.
Okay, I am not
isn't
gonna
that
lie.
like ending pretty much, or it's already ended, and they're funneling people to Pandaria Classic now?
Oh, really?
Yeah, since they said they will not continue developing Season of Discovery, and if you like have beaten one of the new raid bosses they made, then you get a free character boost for Pandaria Classic.
Lol. Okay.
So it seems like they're moving on, like with the knowledge and like feedback they gathered from Season of Discovery. It sounds like they're now setting up to make like a proper Classic Plus. Will probably still take a little while maybe, but yeah, I mean, it seems like it's in the works now. And
Okay,
I
I'm
hope,
not gonna lie to
I
you
hope,
guys. Sorry, the heat is making me extremely tired. I feel like I'm going to pass out.
Don't worry, we are
yeah,
in the same boat, everyone.
it's
Go for
just normal.
Luna. Luna, do you have warm? I mean, fresh water in the fridge?
Oh no, yeah, I do. But that's the thing. I'm still like, even after drinking my water, I'm still feeling absolutely shattered.
Do you have ice on your house?
Already in there. Already in the
Um,
water.
okay. No, no, no. I don't say in the water. If you get a plastic bag, then you put several ice on the plastic bag. You close the plastic bag, of course, and put a towel on the back, and you put it on your neck. You will get way fresh. I'm doing that right now.
Yeah. At the moment, I am tired and way too lazy to do that. I
Okay,
will
then
just straight pass out at some point, probably.
Yeah, before you do that, please just be safe and take precautions, water and blah blah. And if you need to lay down, maybe you need to lay down. That's okay, but please don't jeopardize your health.
yes.
My
I
chair
see.
reclines. If I fall asleep on stream, I fall asleep on stream.
No,
Okay.
no. You,
So you're saying you're not ready for the Masami history of Kalfa's ASMR because it would make you fall asleep.
can I do a request for that ASMR?
Yeah.
Can we get random quotes of Sharata?
Random quotes of Salatov. Oh no.
Yes. In the
As ASMR.
meanwhile you are saying something, Sharata says another thing like, "Oh my."
Zephyr really is
Let me
trying to keep you
think.
awake at all costs. I'm not sure it's gonna work.
Hey,
No, it's
I'm
not
back.
going to work.
Welcome back.
Okay, so Sveta, I don't know if you did hear, but Luna is feeling tired.
The
Oh,
heat is getting to me.
yeah, well, that's why I made new water.
Meanwhile you are here, I will go for water.
You have 5 more levels because you don't have the buffs. Ah, yeah.
Is the potion soulbound for the
What?
XP?
Yes. Well, no,
Fuck.
it's warbound,
I think
but
it's yeah.
it's warband bound, but so you can only
Can
get.
I trade it with
No,
Luna?
no. Siffy, what does warbound mean?
With all my account.
Yes. It's a new account bound, so no. It's bound to your account. You cannot trade it to someone else. Ugh. But I definitely understand the heat thing. It's killing me as well. It's the reason I don't stream as often. I basically only stream the WoW collab at the moment because I'm so exhausted all the time with the heat.
I am trying to remember how to see my mounts.
There's
the
the
little horseshoe
Warband
icon.
Collections tab.
Yeah, it looks like a little horseshoe actually. The icon.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta remember which one I actually fucking got.
The Chocobo.
I mean, you shouldn't have too many mounts, right? Should be kind
I
of.
have the Grand Expedition Yak, the Highland Drake, the Obsidian Vorquin, the Renew Proto Drake, the Swift White Hawk Strider,
That's the one
and
you got.
the Timbered Sky Snake.
Yeah, the hawk thingy is the one you got. For some reason I don't hear you
Where?
in Discord.
What? How?
No, I can hear you.
My microphone was on a weird position. So we are stopping here for today, or what is the plan?
I wanna ride my chocobo all day.
I think she's gonna.
Luna is not going to. Luna is not going to stop playing. I know her too damn well. She's going to even if we stop, she's going to play the horses until she pass out. Right, Luna?
I will probably, like, if we end at some point, I will probably pass out, then get back onto kick Akira's ass and magic, and then maybe some horse go.
I knew it.
I guess the question is, do you want to continue leveling or do you want to stop now?
Yeah.
I can probably go for another one or two.
Okay.
We'll see how I feel.
Alright.
So everyone's ready again?
For me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you got everything you wanted?
I hope so.
You hope so. Oh well.
Ooh. Shattered holes. Okay.
I changed my transmog to the one I have on my Blood Elf. Or at least it's inspired by that one.
Suzu, don't
Look,
do it.
what do you
I've
say?
been forced into it.
Susu, do it. Come to retail. Play retail with me.
Don't do it, Suzu.
Yes, play it all about.
Steffi dragged me in here with
Don't
promises
you
of
want to
pretty
have
women.
a community of truly nice people instead of weird randoms who are playing
Suzu.
classic?
Suzu,
I
don't
must,
do
I
it.
must, Susu, I must advise you, beware with your soul. Someone will take it.
Suzu, don't do it. Steffi lured me in here with promises of pretty women. And honestly,
And he was right.
I mean,
I
mean,
was right.
I mean, I'm not going to deny that Steffi was, right, but it's nothing to do with anyone in the game.
In Minecraft.
I'm only here for premium package.
And you also got the premium package. There
does
you go.
that mean Masami is the pretty woman that Ziffy promised you?
Well, obviously,
No,
because you're already taken.
Wait, so Sephi basically,
Yeah,
without
I think that one
consent, traded
actually made me
Masami?
go red in the cheeks,
Yes.
Masami.
I'm
I don't know
sure
how,
I'm
but
worth
yeah.
lots of camels. Lots of camels.
Masami, I think that one actually made me go red in the cheeks for a moment there.
Quick work of him. Hold them back at all costs.
Now the hobby.
I did sacrifice 200 chips for this. What? A new chapter to level 80.
I'm still level 74.
No, you are 75.
I am 75.
Someone had his chat open.
No, nope.
Luna, don't
I
worry.
saw it.
You are leveling up pretty fast. And if we get the Moonfair events, you are going to level up even faster.
Oh, and your next character will level faster if you're done with this one.
True.
Great, my next character is an elf mage.
Oh,
Not a monk.
okay.
Where's my son?
I thought you were going to play a monk.
Oh, trust me, I will. It's just Masami and I think back when we were trying to get me the Grand Expedition Yak, I created a temporary character, and then I kind of sat there and realized, oh my god, they just have so much more range than evokers. What the fuck? So yeah, I'm kind of just sat there like, you know what? I kind of want to try mage. I want to become an alt mage. And that way maybe I can Unga and then Bunga, and then actually cast Testicular Torsion on someone.
You're a sophisticated lady then, and that means you say I unga, therefore I bunga. You're
that
then
not-
like
is that
a
not what I said?
philosopher. You're
not what I-
strength inbuilt.
Was that not what I said?
I think not
Not quite.
necessarily,
Yeah, not
because yeah, that was like the meme template, and therefore I had to like say it how the meme template actually was.
I appreciate it.
So we are
I can
5.
respect it.
Alright, this time I remember that we go down with the trash.
The trash.
Ah,
yeah.
lovely, my home.
You take it from my mouth.
Oh damn, these guys
What, the
actually using it.
trash?
No, that this is the home of Luna.
I thought she's taken the trash out of your house.
Yeah, no, Steffi, that was the wrong time to say that, because that's exactly where my mind went as well. So, let it be known, here and henceforth, Steffi eats trash. Steffi is a raccoon in secret.
Yikes.
Oh, I'm the Trailblazer from Hokasa Rail. Hell yes.
No.
And these dudes.
I wouldn't know, because I refuse to play Star Rail. As much as people tell me I would like it.
A big meme with the main character in trash cans,
Run,
but
coward.
no.
Run, coward. Run.
Okay,
Run,
yeah,
coward.
just to say, do you remember that story I told you about the reason I became a VTuber?
Pitiful lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beat him
Yeah, basically when my
mercilessly.
ex debuted, they played Star Rail. So there is now a subconscious block on my there's a subconscious block on my in my mind that prevents me from playing Star Rail.
Yeah, I
I've had it
can
installed,
understand
I can
that.
just not open it up.
Well, Luna, now you are playing something insane called World of Warcraft. At least it's not going to take your money. I mean, what?
I mean, it is so.
Hey, not for another
Hey,
6 months.
at least it doesn't like extort 30 euros from you just so your house doesn't get nuked.
Exactly.
Not
And
for
you can
now.
actually,
I was
if,
about to say, that
if
is
you
not
play your cards
guaranteed.
right, you can actually make a bunch of gold and pay the subscription with in-game gold.
Yeah.
Like I did pay
That
your
is a
WoW
nice
with
thing.
gold.
That's right. Wait, that was the wrong. No.
Sincerely,
Yes,
Is
yes,
right.
Akira. Yes, Akira. Sephi is a failed Frenchman and a raccoon. He's a failed French raccoon.
Now
Excuse me, we like to say trash panda around here.
Invaders have
Now
breached into
I
defenses.
regret doing a hardcore farm to pay the workers.
Oh boy.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you gifted me this knowing what you'd get into. This is your own fault.
I heard you can make like money in groups as well, like leather farming group or something.
Yeah, what I did was leather farming and herbs,
Yeah.
because with herbs you can get like 500k.
I am
Only-
on fire.
Only on days where they are a lot of rain, which is Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Or when
Yeah,
everyone
makes
needs their
sense.
flasks.
And it's
I
gonna
have-
get like I would definitely like keep your stuff at the moment and then sell it when 11.2 hits, because all the new raiders and blah blah and everyone gets new equipment, so everyone wants new consumables more so than
Yeah.
now, because then nobody is like perfectly equipped yet, so consumables are even more important. And everyone wants to enchant their new stuff, and everybody wants to craft new stuff, and so on and so forth. For
is
example, I'm already keeping all the meat that we find, and I'll then sell it later once the new patch hits. The prices will surge. Stonks.
Yeah, that's another thing you can do easily.
If you want, you can
PvE
play
server.
World of Warcraft purely as a economy simulation,
Yeah.
basically.
Yep. There is even a fucking add-on that can tell you how the prices drop and go
Yeah.
up during the day. It's so
Yeah.
amazing. In 14, I know there was a full page with that thing.
Yeah, Universalis.
It was like then how it's called, the big market that you can see all the how is going the market up and down in America.
Oh, you mean the stock market? Or what do you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought to myself, we'll notice when Luna has fallen asleep if we die, because you don't get killed anymore.
No, oh no, it's really easy to know when Luna sleeps. She snores.
Ah. That is
Oi,
useful in
fuck
this.
you! I make sure to mute every time I fall asleep in VT. Dipshit.
Wide awake again.
You know, you're dropping
talking
stuff
to
like
chat.
that, and then you're wondering why she is always beefing you.
Exactly.
I mean,
Thank
it's
you.
but Aurora is like perfect balance. I got bully. She gets bullied.
I don't know, I
It's the
just
bully
see you get
economy.
bullied.
Perfectly balanced as
So
all things
you're
should be.
clearly losing it.
I think she's just immune to your bullying.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had to deal with it all my life. I'm immune to all sorts of bullying. Don't get me started.
I mean, the bully that Luna and I we do is with respect, at least, not with
Yeah,
love.
No,
because
no, that's the
who
thing.
was-
Okay, right, I'm realizing that sounds bad. I was bullied, but I also... Well, I'm British. Alright, we bully each other out of love all the time. It's just a thing that happens. Like, the first thing that happens when I see some of my friends is I'll call them a wanker, or shit stain. I'll just call them a fuck nut. Like, all of them, every time. It's just what happens. I'm used to it.
Your fault.
And
Every
then you
time
hug them
Steffi-
like a brother.
Yep. Every time Sephi joins VC, I usually go with "took you long enough, dickhead."
Yeah.
Let me up. Okay, there we go. Having trouble with stairs there.
Yeah, you need to jump for those.
Even Akira, by like I bully the living shit out of Akira.
Well, what's in the recap? What for you?
Damage.
No shit, Sherlock.
I'm gonna strangle you.
Shield spike killed me.
I got you.
No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, damage kick.
What? Come on.
It says which
What else
abilities
could
or
kill me?
attacks. It literally says which attacks, like the names of the attacks
Shield
that
spike.
damage. Okay.
I'm going to
Oh,
fucking-
so that means it was probably self-inflicted then, if it's a shield spike.
Self-inflicted.
Yeah,
What
I
shall
mean,
I
like,
do? Damage
like
stuff?
thorns
Hell
damage.
no, I'm a warrior.
Yes, I was just going to say, research says fuck me's.
Yeah, well,
Akira.
that's true.
It was another
Fuck.
case of fuck me's.
Ouch, why did I get stunned?
Okay, clip done. Sorry, I was doing the clip.
Which one what did you clip?
What killed you, damn it?
Oh, that's perfect, okay.
I really don't know what you have expected.
I literally said, look at your recap, what does it say, what killed you?
Yeah, damage.
So, yeah. That, I mean, the recap is literally there to tell you which specific like abilities and attacks like
Yes, I know.
doing those. But
That's not
okay,
the point.
wait.
It still was damage, though.
Oh.
You see that's why it doesn't work with me, because I'm too literal, and then I'm like,
You
what,
are too
what do you mean?
German.
Yes.
No, that literally is okay,
That was
yes.
literally it.
And I'm allowed to say that because I'm German myself.
Yes.
Masami, you have to understand. In Final Fantasy, it was a thing for me. If somebody asked if something important is on the boss fight, my go-to answer was, "Don't die."
Yeah, what's the
I see.
tactic? What should I look out for? Don't die.
I see. You definitely should get together and look at the Sourfang cinematics, because you too like to say that.
Just don't
Like
die.
recently we said, oh, Sylvanas and Sourfang, and then we were like, I think you didn't know who Sourfang was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, he literally has that line, don't die. So, I'm sure you will be great friends.
Well, he's dead.
Spoilers.
How dare you?
I mean, I am technically dead as well.
Wait. No.
You have been revived. It's a full revive, not
Okay.
necromancy.
Yes, okay.
It was actually a time spell, so
Ah, so even better.
yeah. So
It never happened in the first place.
the rest from the dragons is literally just reverse time. So you never died in the first place.
Yep.
Should actually be 80 in 2 more dungeons.
Nice.
I will be 80 like in 4 dungeons, I think.
So we make 3.
Just to
I am
spite
probably gonna pass out
Ziffy.
after this dungeon.
Okay.
Okay, then we should start after this. If not, we'll hear Luna die.
I mean, I'll pass out at my desk. I'll use you guys for free content.
Let's go.
I
Then
still
I will treat your chat to some sort of ASMR, and then you'll get
yes, yes.
User disconnected from your chat.
I mean, I'll probably fall asleep to Masami ASMR.
banned. Let's go.
Is it
I
a
can-
good thing?
If
Luna, I can send to you a stream that she did a quote ASMR speaking about Warhammer.
I mean, sure.
Help!
I mean, I'd say it's a good thing. Purely. Oh,
I have to say, it's
I'd
still
like-
a little
yeah.
bit
Sorry.
sketchy with the initial aggro with this one, and I think I
think
prefer tanking
There's
with
a
a
storm coming, actually.
warrior.
Yeah.
Yes,
say
I hear it.
Yeah, just to say, I think falling asleep to the ASMR would be a good thing because there's a mutual friend of mine in Sephi's that whose ASMR stuff helps with my panic attacks. So I'd say it's a good
Ah.
thing.
That is very good.
Honestly,
Is-
if it's ASMR, how she wants to eat my soul, I will probably get a panic attack.
No, you'll be like, I mean, not you because you're in love with someone else, but in general, a person will just hear that and say, you know what, maybe that ain't so bad.
I feel like I'm being
sounds
preyed
actually
upon
good.
because I'm single.
That's right.
You know what? Yes, the sexy kitsune can eat my soul. That's fine.
Oh, you would be surprised how many would say yes to
No,
that
I
instantly.
wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know how many people would say yes to that.
And there will be a lot of people who will buy the Kitsune water so badly,
Oh my
even
god.
if it's
That's
only
too new.
water.
You know, the fact that you said kitsune
Oh,
water
no.
instead of kitsune bath water somehow made it even like weirder and funnier.
Holy shit, why?
Because now there's
They
more
thought it
more
much.
options.
You know what? We can totally do that. Why not?
Yes, so we
Easy
vibe
clap.
with that. Even if I'm not single anymore.
I'll just read out the story of Kalfas in an ASMR voice, and at some point I'll suddenly start screaming, and then Blizzard decided to frickin' destroy his entire story arc for
The
no reason.
Screaming
Wanna
is
know
not
a
the
thing?
point of ASMR, though.
No. Wanna know the thing? There is a lot of people that likes that ASMR.
Yeah,
And I'm
me
not
screaming
kidding.
ASMR.
Yes. There is a dude on YouTube which does ASMR with a Spider-Man face, what, a mask, and he gets the ASMR mic and stomps to the floor or does a lot of things.
That is so weird.
And the
That is
ASMR
like
is
next ASMR I'm gonna make. I'm gonna title it like your parents are arguing
Shit,
downstairs while you're playing your Game Boy or something, ASMR, and then it's just some muffled screams and blah blah, and like, oh, I knew you were cheating on me, blah, 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 and then some like thumping and blah blah sounds, and then I'll never get back to you ever again. You take
On
this
the-
one though.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
on the side. On the side, I put the perfect ASMR on the side chat.
It's your fault that our son is weird. something like that.
That sounds like the South American telenovela. It's like the shit show for Latin America.
Luna, remember you have to heal yourself too.
Oh.
Luna, remember, you need to heal. You wanka. You wanker.
I'll live. It's fine.
You deserve heal too. You know that? It's not just always about the others. You have to heal yourself too.
You know what it means if
You are
Masami is
worth
nice
it.
to you, right?
Yeah, you know what is that, right? Wow. Luna's
Don't
speaking.
worry about the green demon magic eyes. The sexy tall elf is definitely okay and will not eat your soul.
very windy.
Yeah.
It's not windy enough. Actually.
It's so windy that I can feel the heat coming to my room even more. It's so windy that I see all the leaves and the trees moving. Spoiler, they are not even moving.
It's actually dark outside. I don't see any leaves.
Oh, I can because I have the garden really near to my window.
You rich fuck.
No!
Having a garden.
Yeah.
Imagine this in Germany, a house with a garden. Like, what the fuck? How rich do you want to be? Yes.
I mean, it depends whether you live like in one of the expensive cities or if you're like on the countryside there, it's much more affordable.
No, not anymore.
Okay.
I checked recently, and if you're not willing to pay 450,000, you're out. Yeah,
That-
Germany is fucked.
That's cute coming from someone living in Munich.
Yeah,
450K
okay,
doesn't
maybe,
even
but
give,
still,
doesn't
it's
even
not
give you a
affordable.
nice apartment. The shittiest apartments are probably 450, probably more in Munich.
Oh, I saw recently
That's big ouchie.
an ad for apartment renting in Berlin. Like a one single room, 15 quadrat meters for 9,000 euros a month.
What the hell?
The actual fuck.
That
This is Berlin.
is,
What the hell?
that is so weird. Who wants to live in Berlin?
I don't know what it was. I have to check.
What happens with Berlin? It's so bad.
Berlin is, I mean, we love to like make jokes about our capital city, Berlin, but real talk,
It sucks.
Berlin is the only capital city in Europe that if you actually like made it disappear, the GDP of our country would go up. It's the only one that is costing their country a lot of money. All
It's
other
so
capitals
windy and
make money.
rainy.
Oh, you mean the wind is trying to push the window closed?
Yep.
Oh. I want it open though. I need a cold wind.
Oh, there is so much cold wind.
We maybe should open the shutters in.
For a second, I thought
Try
you were
to-
going to say Sharatata. What?
No, fuck Sarata. Oh no, not literally. No.
Well,
I mean,
well,
there are a lot
well,
of people
well.
who would agree with you.
There are a lot of people who would agree with me saying destroy Jaina, but I mean it in another way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would agree with you, but not in another way. In the Minecraft way.
Good, then we're on the same page.
Brick and Jaina, how could girls must fall for someone like
Oh,
that?
I
Come
knew
on.
that
leave
was
that
the
alone.
reason.
Disgusting.
Come on.
That disgusting wench. How could you
Alright, you
fall
know what?
for
I'll
a
give you this
human?
point. As long as we both hate her, it's good.
Forget
Wow.
that guy. You have Luna now.
I thought
Wait, which
Luna
part?
is Artemis territory.
Well.
What?
Hmm?
What do you mean what? Oh, you missed this. You missed that stream, didn't you?
How dare you talk like that while she can talk back?
Wait, why can't she talk back?
That's the joke.
Ah.
Because she's sleepy.
No.
Just tell her she snores again and then she'll be awake.
I will sleep so good tonight.
Yeah, we
Thought
let
it's getting a bit colder.
Hopefully, yes.
We hope so.
Nice.
But I probably will kill Jaina 2 or 3 times before I go to sleep.
That definitely hurts. I should do that too. Even if I don't want her mount. Just because it makes me
For the sport.
Join me
In
and give me
Minecraft.
the mount if you don't want it.
I think you get less loot if you go
Sephi,
group.
when are we going to do Amir Drasil again?
Hmm?
Amir Drasil, when are we going to do it again? Since
For
the-
me, whenever. I
Since it
have
worked
the
so
full week
well.
free.
And I noticed since we aren't like dependent on our characters having that good of item level anymore, we can actually do it with more than one character.
Yep.
You stupid thing. Stop throwing me around.
By the way, if anyone dies, it's Luna fault.
yeah.
I will still
Nah.
blame you, man.
She
It's
doesn't.
just against my nature to blame a woman, so I will blame you. I'm sorry.
Understandable.
Siffy,
yeah,
Siffy,
knew I
quick!
was that damage.
I just say you identify as a woman, and he can't as a woman, and he can't
Too late.
blame
No,
you anymore.
Too late. Too late.
I can't.
Aww.
I think Shiny would be very upset.
No, Shiny will be like, huh? 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 Knowing her.
I know that anime girl sound.
I like the clip.
Tommy, stop
actually.
moving for 2
That's a good
seconds.
one. Oh, Luna! Hey.
Yay!
Oh, hi, Luna.
Hello, how's it
Hi, Walker.
going?
Oh no.
Can I get a little bit of rain or I don't know,
No.
like a little bit of
You
wind?
already
No.
have Invincible. Shut up.
Okay, I
can
will
have-
activate the I will activate the AC. I did forget that I have.
You can have the rain when we are done with it.
So never.
Actually, he can have it before it floods, you know.
No.
My chat asked me what mounts
okay,
I already
you want our
found.
apartment to get flooded. Okay, sure.
So I'm quickly gonna
But
say
then
that.
to give Sephi
Yeah,
something
go
he
ahead.
wants.
Wow! You know the water
Whoa.
will destroy both our PCs and everything, but you take that so Siffy
I
doesn't get
got
what he wants.
They're gonna be fine. And
Heroic Ragnaros Firelands mount with 9 tries, and I got Tusks of Manoroth with 4 tries.
Are you
And,
trying to hurt my husband?
yes, they do.
my chat asked
Fuck
me
you
what I
guys,
found
all
so
of
far. So, and
I
got
hope your next
the
soul will taste
Dragon
bad.
of the Southwind from Alakir. That
like
was
rotten
third
eggs.
try or second try? I think second try actually. And I'm trying to not die here. But no problem. Thankfully, my reflexes are still there. I'm pressing my cooldowns. And what was the other mount? Ah yes, I got the Swift Julian Panther as well from Zul'Gurub. That was also first try, so pretty lucky.
We fight.
I got only invincible. That's all.
Alright, I also got from Sanctum of Domination the one mount, like the Death Horse mount. And then I was like really annoyed to learn that it can't fly, and I was like, that's useless to me now. Oh, someone's gonna get a premium package soon. Oh damn,
Ouch.
where did that boy come from?
I think we are going to get it all.
Beast! Obey me! Kill them at once.
That just sounded like you said, I think we're gonna get it on, not we're gonna get it all.
Wait, what is it? I wanna do something. Oh, here.
Do you have the premium package too?
Yes.
Nice.
And I'm going to get it for her.
Yay.
Artificial here.
Hey, premium package. Yeah, the drop rates are really nice now.
Yeah. This
Luna,
5%,
you're gonna get double premium package.
this
First Sephirn,
5%,
now me.
this 5%, I truly see it on the loot table.
Hmm.
Do I? Oh, I don't have Sylvana's music box. Can you use the Sylvana's music box, Masami?
Yes, I do have it. Here we go.
Thank you.
Quickly gotta turn on the music for that. Then everyone can listen to Lament of the Highborn.
Oh, this is actually fucking creepy. I
Oh,
got
why?
followed by an art bot who has my actual real name.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
Oh.
creepy as fuck.
that's a bit creepy.
What the fuck? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We did
let
premium packets plus
let me
2
block that
for you, Luna.
immediately. Yikes.
That's why there are 2 banshees over there singing.
This song is so beautiful and I love it. I need to get the axe of ICC.
Oh, you still didn't do that, huh?
No! I can't. I cannot pass through the blood test.
Yeah, that's fine,
hard.
but we told you so many times, just tell us when you need us. And then you just
Well-
never do.
We can do it after before the Midrasil. We can do it on the same day,
Do you even
but not this
have...
week. Not this
Correct.
week because I have.
Yeah, that's what
No.
I thought. Like, you probably already did it for Invincible.
No, I have characters. True, I have.
Yeah, but
I have because I only need 2 characters to get invincible.
do you have ID with the character you
No.
need to do it on?
No.
Oh, you didn't start with your main? No, wait.
Yeah,
that's
I
not
did
it.
start, but the quest is not started with
Yeah,
my
yeah,
main.
yeah.
I'm confused. Why does it matter with which character you go as long as you get the stuff?
Because he needs to go with the character that is the quest.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the one for Shadowmoon?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, okay. I was still thinking about mounts and stuff.
No worries, no worries. Oh, finally I got pants.
Then you get so like confused when these guys spawn like after the fight is done. So that's what it feels like.
Yeah, it's
I was like,
stupid,
why am I
don't
taking so
waste
much
your
damage? What's
quests.
going on?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna chill now. And they said, I said we fight them now.
So I'm almost level 80.
I
How
don't-
much are you
don't-
missing?
Like not even 2 of the bars.
How damn?
Oh. Oh.
That's like 80% then already or so, at least.
Yeah.
I don't mind going more, but I don't know, Luna. Luna, can you talk a second, please?
I am slowly passing out.
Do you want to end here?
I'll end my side. You guys can keep going should you so wish.
It's fine. With this heat, it's more important to stay safe
Yeah.
and healthy.
I mean, I do have my 3 hours that I always want to do for the stream, so
Mm.
I don't mind. Either way.
I will raid out, but I have no idea into whose.
Luna at least is 76 now.
Can we just all end and raid then?
Love bomb raid. We can do that.
Luna, there is a Kitsune called Masami streaming right now. He's playing WoW.
If I keep streaming, then she can listen to my ASMR.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see.
Alright, I have
I have the
designated my raid
perfect-
target. You guys go and enjoy them. You know, we have a raid message, don't bother to use it. Alright, see you guys over there.
Let's go. Oh. You actually did it.
Oh.
Well, hello everyone.
Mama didn't raise those bitch if I get...
Maybe you don't know me
do
yet, but I like to stream World of Warcraft with my friends sometimes, but I also do variety in general. Thank you very much for tuning in, and hello. I'm really nice. I don't eat people.
And definitely
You
not
know,
their souls.
normal stuff.
If you have to add this, you know it's a lie.
This is enough.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for the
if you have
follow.
to preface that.
Welcome to the Kitsune Empire. That is a very good sentence. That's true. Alright, then I shall start. So,
Wait, I've just realized
Right.
you named your stream The Dragon Grows Up.
Wait,
Yes.
really? Did you?
because we are leveling you and you're almost max level.
Nearly 76.
Yes, I mean 76 out of 80. That is
Yeah,
super close.
It's really close.
Yeah.
I just realized you put that in your stream though. Damn.
So, what are we doing now, though?
We can level other characters, or I just tell the story of Kel'Thas abridged. Totally real. I mean, I will.
I'm so late. I have something to cook
Oh, when do you want to go to bed, actually? Because you have work tomorrow.
soon. Like in the latest at 1.
I am going to play more.
Yeah, I'd
Mine
be here until 12 as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to play a little bit more. You all get
Or
out.
we can do stuff until 12.
Okay, so I will definitely tell you the facts about the story, and then I'll have some comments about it. But
I'm
you can
so
trust
glad
me.
I'm not streaming anymore.
But I mean, but people can still hear you. But at least you don't have to.
There's no
like-
head movement to showcase what I'm doing.
Yes.
It's fine.
Yes, I was about to say now you don't have to do all the VTuber stuff anymore. It's fine. You're safe with this tank.
I just want to say, first person, in first person mode, and even in third person mode, you are so tall that my head is at boob height.
Yeah,
Well, not if you turn into a dragon.
true. If you turn into a dragon, then you're gonna be taller than me.
I am at stomach height here. No, never mind. That is not no. Sveta,
What?
Sveta, no. No. No.
Just showing off the
No.
dragon physique.
I'm just a big
I
and
am at
strong
dick
dragon. I
height.
don't know what
No.
you're talking about.
No. My head is at dick height. No.
Excuse me, I'm a female dragon. I don't have a dick, okay?
Also,
Look,
do lizards even
either
have
way,
like something
I
like
only
that?
have
I'm
this
not sure.
beautiful scaly tail, okay? There, look at it.
That is a nice spike.
Look, either way,
Thank
I'm
must
at a
be
height
very
I don't
tall.
want to be at.
Thank you for complimenting my spike.
My Tommy.
It's fine. I'm the tank. You can trust me.
Wait. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I have the ability to just, well...
No,
Right,
no,
you
no, no,
can
no,
kidnap.
no,
True.
no, no,
kidnap her!
no, no.
A dragon just got kidnapped by a dragon, okay?
Oh, I also got kidnapped.
No, I'm hiding.
Now you're taller than me. But you can still hide behind me if you want.
I am.
Okay, so we're gonna sit down and have a nice little fairy tale hour now, or what are we gonna do now? Or do you feel strong enough to heal another dungeon?
Definitely not. I am.
All right,
I'm dying over here.
all right. And then we have to maybe break it up and can go.
Are you
what do you want to
telling
do?
her
Or
you are
can...
going to break up with her right now?
No, I mean like
I didn't even realize we were
the
together.
dungeon
When did
group.
that happen?
Kiss brick.
What do you
I mean the
we're
dungeon
done
group.
with the dungeon? There's no key to break
Because
anymore.
I still wanted
Look,
I still wanted to tell the
it's not
story about
you.
Kel'Thas.
Look, dungeon, it's not you, it's me. You know, I think it's just time I need to move on. I need to, try other dungeons.
Yeah, that makes
You know,
sense.
there's so many other dungeons I haven't tried yet.
That's true.
That's very true. You can also actually, since you're now in War Within range, you can actually also do delves, which are like solo dungeons. That is gonna be interesting. I've never tried playing with Tank Bran, like the one who's made for healers. So you basically let the dwarf go in front and you heal him and he does all the killing for you.
Oh, he's not nice to heal. Ask Alex.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay.
This is insane horror.
Sounds like I should try it sometime to see how it
I was
feels.
really struggling to keep this guy alive. It's not easy.
I see. Okay, but
I swear I am looking at your face right now.
Fair enough. I will say, I think we should think of a nice, like, city that doesn't overheat my PC, and then I want to tell the story of Kel'Thas and what evil Blizzardo did to him. Because that is going to be great, because then I can also touch a little bit upon the Blood Elf lore and stuff. And it will be chill and wonderful, and then you'll fall asleep.
You wanna do that on stream now?
Sure, why not?
Alright, you know what?
Or we can just go more
gonna go-
dungeoning is 4 or something.
Alright, I was about to say, I'll go lay down in bed, join up on my phone, and we can, be rocked to sleep by this little wall.
Okay, and then I can tell the story while I'm tanking. We can do that too.
Can you do both?
Okay, then we're gonna get ready for more dungeons, and you're just gonna tell us once you're back, basically.
You'll probably hear my intro sound when it happens.
Oh wait,
Oh.
But for now,
is that like something you have basically like hard coded, so to say? Is that like a thing that you can say you have an entry sound in Discord?
well, it's Nitro.
I didn't know that was a thing. I thought you manually click that every time.
Nope. Just that is whatever plays when I join any Discord chat.
Why is it so
Damn.
loud though?
Yeah. Well, we should maybe a little bit
It-
adjust it for Kitsune ears.
It's I mean, I gotta come in and I gotta make an impact,
That's true.
Plus, I think
But
if you turn down your
imagine-
soundboard, it won't be as loud.
Imagine someone is listening to the Masami price about Kalfa's ASMR stream, and then suddenly, bam! Here we coming in, and blah, 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 and your ears are suddenly dead, and you had your volume on maximum because you really wanted that experience of feeling super close and intimate, and then suddenly, bam! It happens.
You know what? I
And-
just remembered. I've got a really good soundbite for something that we were talking about earlier on stream.
That sounds like a Xalatough soundbite.
Let's invade Poland!
Oh my.
Ooh, ouchie.
In Minecraft Twitch, in Minecraft.
You know what? This is actually the first time I actually understood what this sound clip said. Before that, I was always, wait, what did he say? And now, okay, I finally understood it.
I forgot I
But
had that
see,
soundbite.
that's exactly what I've been saying. That they constantly got invaded in their history, and that's why they have basically that cultural "this is fine" while it's burning going on around them.
Oh my god, guys. I'm getting a
Well,
6
that's right.
person.
Hmm?
Oh my god. Maybe.
Oh my god! I also did you just play a way too loud Discord sound because
Yeah.
I'm in streamer
Yep.
mode in Discord, so it doesn't make
Yes.
sound. And I'm like, that was really loud. I am not making fun here about my ears hurting, okay? I'm just saying.
No, I get that. Don't worry. You should maybe turn down your soundboard just in case.
I can do that.
You can, yes.
Oh, okay, how can I turn down soundboard thingies?
Okay, if you go into the core where we're at, there's gonna be this little
Yeah.
like party popper, like it's gonna be a cone essentially on the bottom, right next to the disconnect button.
Ah, noise suppression. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
noise
that
suppression.
sounds-
No,
It's a sound
Oh,
mode.
that
no.
soundboard.
It's right next to
You
it's right next to
can
the more
also
options three
just turn
dots.
it down to
Ah,
0
open
and basically
soundboard.
mute
Okay.
it.
Yep, and then at the very top of that, at the very top corner of that, you'll see the sound thing, and you can just turn down the volume of the soundboard.
Ah, well, that is just wonderful. I put it on 35%.
Okay, which means this should not be as loud.
Damn, that was
I-
that was like normal volume for me now, basically, and it was on 35%. That is
I-
scary. You
I
can like
hope that-
super blast people.
I hope that doesn't have copyright.
I don't imagine
actually
that
just
does.
put it down to 0.
If it's below 8 seconds, it should be okay-ish.
Yeah, no, I fully doubt that that has copyright, considering that's parody of another song, anyways.
Yeah, if it's just like a small bite, that should be fine. Like, otherwise, every single YouTube video ever would get taken down if they like use like every single video essay like I watch always takes like clips out of other movies, and that wouldn't even work if that was like not okay.
Every video I've watched that uses the Drift Rail City theme.
All right,
Alright.
then it is
Then-
decided. We go and get into another dungeon, and Luna will rejoin us and then be lulled into sleep, but also blasted by soundboard sounds. Wait, Sephi just said, guess what, a blue screen? No way!
Who got a blue
Maybe it's
screen?
also PC overheating. I
Sephi
mean,
got
in my chat. Yeah, Sephi in my chat just wrote, guess what, a blue screen. Damn.
Oh. Let's leave the dungeon for now, actually.
Right. Oh yeah, Sephi's Fugi just disappeared. He's well and truly lost to us. Oh no. Damn.
So, 3 of us have PC issues now.
Yeah, that is wild. Maybe it is really the heat.
I'm pretty sure it was just Windows that decided to kill itself.
Yeah, maybe.
For me. Like one of the updates just destroyed it for some reason.
Oh god.
It's been
I have moved over to my phone.
Ah. Welcome back.
It has been a little better since I got the update to actually well, update, but it's not completely gone.
Oh, we have the beautiful Anduin music now. Nice.
Honey, did you leave the dungeon as well?
Yes.
Okay. So we are basically just waiting for Sephi to come back, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, that means I can turn up the music and start talking about Kalfas. Especially with Anduin music, because I like Anduin too. Okay, so
You should probably decide on one character you want to simp for, you know?
hey, it's not like you tell boys you can only have one waifu.
No, I will tell boys that as well.
Damn, okay. But anyways.
I'm only allowed one waifu.
Yes. One wife
But
and
it's
one
easy.
husband.
It's gonna be a Kitsune, obviously. Anyways.
I choose Masami.
Yay! Let's go. Okay, so a great many years ago, well, after the world sundered, which we will not get into because it would take way too long to get into the ancients, but essentially, the Blood Elves were initially also Night Elves who were exiled for their excessive use of magic. And so they sailed the sea, and then they touched down, they got to the Eastern Kingdoms, where they established a new kingdom, the Kingdom of Quel'Thalas. There, the Night Elves, the Highborn Night Elves, over the like thousands of years, like what is that even? Is that a word called? I forgot what that's called because that's a word we don't use often. not a century, but a millennium.
Millennia.
Oh, that sounds very cool. Yeah, for millennia, the highborn night elves slowly but surely changed. Unlike their night elf brethren, they were now fair-skinned and decided to live under the bright, shining rays of the sun instead of following the moonlight of
Cannot
Elune.
relate.
Anyways, over the years, they changed, and finally they decided to call themselves Quel'Norai, the High Elves. They live Pretty well for millennia, except for those evil trolls who somehow didn't like it when the elves took a bunch of their land and decided it's ours now. But those are trolls, right? I mean, trolls. Come on, trolls are like wow. We're not getting into trolls, anyways.
Do you really have to put
So-
racism in your law explanation?
Masami, I have a question.
So, anyways,
Masami, wait,
obviously,
I have a question.
yeah.
Are high elves still as pompous pricks as they are in D&D?
Yes.
Yes, and it's beautiful.
Okay,
I mean,
thank you.
they got humbled a little bit recently, but generally still yes.
Wait, how?
So, so for millennia, the high elves lived because they had their sun well, which gave them lots of magic, and they were also very good mages and loved their magic, and they were super cool and awesome. And the trolls were just frickin' skill issue, and that's why the elves lived a pretty good life. And then Kelfas got born sometime. I think he's probably like 30 years old only or something. He's like a really young elf. But like he was probably like, I mean, let's say he was born probably like 40 years ago or so, since elves have more leeway. But like it's really funny that like the high elves can actually get up to like 500 years old, but very important characters like the Windrunner sisters were like only 20 years old or something, which is hilarious. Like obviously the hot elf babe that obviously like falls in love with a damn human because the writers of the story obviously made their self-insert humans, and obviously they would get a hot elf babe, but even though they're elves, even they obviously have to be 20 years old instead of 200 for some reason. But anyways, I'm just saying, all the Windrunner sisters, Verisa, Alaria, and Sylvanas all like got together with humans for some freaking reason. Just saying.
Wait,
Anyways.
Sylvanas?
Yes, Sylvanas had Nephanas.
Well, I mean, you mean later in the story? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
you
thought
can have
like,
some
he was
platonic
thinking,
love
like, wait,
too.
ages ago? No.
He was like, he's my champion and blah blah. Like she was a mean bitch, but she still gave him particularly nice treatment and said he's my champion. Yeah.
Actually, I
She's
thought she
like,
was only
that's
using him. I never really thought she was
nah.
actually into him.
Nah, in Shadowlands, when she heard that Nephanos got killed, she actually was like taken aback for a moment. It was not like she said, yeah, whatever, he had his use or something, but he said, "Ah, and the jailer didn't tell me, and I didn't notice and stuff." She was actually like a little bit like shocked there. And that was the moment when Tyrande told her, "Your master is keeping secrets from you. He didn't tell you your little boy toy got killed." Something like that.
Okay.
And yes, and then Sylvanas was like, wasn't that, I think, in the Ardenweald cinematic, right? Then she was Nephanos, something like that. So she had feelings for him. Maybe she wasn't like super, oh my god, visual novel and she super Yandere loves you or something, but she definitely like felt like I definitely feel like she was the most important person to her. Anyways, Kelfa's Sunstrider was
Oh yeah, welcome
the
back.
son and heir actually to the Sunstrider lineage, which were like a very like highly like basically royalty. And let's see. Let's start with the evil stuff, because Blizzardo decided that for some reason, he was he fell in love with a freaking human woman, Jaina, which is like, ugh, human woman, right? Am I right? Like, what? Human woman? That's disgusting. But it's surely not as Blizzardo
Should I
self-insert, just like
fight
the
you
hot
now?
elf
Then-
babes,
I
like.
don't know if I should take offense because I'm
Ma-
part human.
Masami,
Then I,
should I fight you now? Because in my law, me as a goddess, I also fell in love with a human.
Yeah,
And my whole
my
thing
I'm-
is
parents,
I
just-
love
one
and
of them was a
protect the
dragon, the other one
humans.
was a human.
I'm just
So-
saying, it's another hot elf babe that fell in love with a human. I'm just saying, anyways. And here it was
My
the other
dad
way
literally
around.
fucked a dragon, just saying.
then
and
I'm the
here
one
it-
who's racist on WoW.
Oh no.
You are, Sephi.
Well, anyways. Well, we can start dungeoning as soon as Sephi is back as well. But importantly, Kalfas for some reason fell in love with this human mage girl, Jaina Proudmoore, but she was already like secretly having like an affair with the Prince of Lordaeron, Arthas. So that's
Good
why there was bad blood between them, basically. And to keep it a little bit shorter, since we're talking about Kalfas, Arthas was betrayed and like baited into becoming a Death Knight by the Lich King, because the Lich King like told him, hey, all of these undead that are attacking like your home, it is all the fault of this dreadlord named Mal'Ganis. And then he baited Arthas to chase Mal'Ganis to Northrend, a frozen, cold
Basically my home.
continent at the roof of the world, basically, as they like to call it. And there, Arthas got baited into using a rune blade, Frostmourne, to grant him power so he could beat and kill the demon Mal'Ganis. But after his victory, after killing the supposed demon who was responsible for the undead plague that ravaged his homeland, the runeblade Frostmourne actually stole Arthas' soul and turned him into a Death Knight.
Are you
And
telling
then,
me you are Frostmourne?
no, I'm not Frostmourne.
You are stealing souls
I
though.
I metabolize the souls when I eat them. Like I get the good vitamins. And Frostmourne was more like, okay, I'm like trapping the souls inside. So, anyways,
Yep, very such.
Arthas got turned into a Death Knight, and then
Wait, hold on. I have a question now.
yes,
So, if you eat souls and you get the vitamins from it, does that mean when you get ill and you throw up, does that mean you throw up the souls?
no, they go right into my bloodstream.
No.
No, no chance
Okay,
of getting
thank you.
your soul back. It's gone forever.
That's
just
right.
have to know, just have to know.
You get turned. The soul dust goes into my mitochondria, which are the powerhouses of the kitsune cells. Anyways, so Arthas got turned into a Death Knight by the Lich King, and then he was used as a general in this undead scourge that had formerly destroyed his own like homeland, and now he was himself an agent of the same powers that destroyed his homeland. But after the destruction of Lordaeron, the Scourge was sent on more duties. The Scourge, the Undead Scourge, was meant to destroy all like strong and powerful empires that could stand against the invasion of the Burning Legion. That was the purpose of the Lich King. but he later betrayed his masters. But while the Lich King was still doing the bidding of the Burning Legion, they attacked Quel'Thalas, the home of the High Elves. They destroyed and corrupted the Sunwell, and they slew 90% of all High Elves. After that, most of the remaining surviving High Elves decided to call themselves Blood Elves as a reminder to the great and terrible price their beautiful kingdom paid, and for the fallen. And so, Kalphas was not at home when this happened, and instead I think he returned and then basically brought together a bunch of the remaining Blood Elves and decided to leave the ruined Quel'Thalas. Some Blood Elves stayed in Quel'Thalas. Some Blood Elves even continued to call themselves High Elves, and they stayed with the Alliance. But most of the surviving High Elves became Blood Elves in name and stayed in Quel'Thalas to rebuild it. But it was a gruesome and difficult task, since so much of their land had been destroyed by the Scourge, and undead were marauding around basically everywhere. So, Kalphas then took a bunch of people who wanted to follow him, and he at first journeyed to Lordaeron, where he met with a few remaining humans of Lordaeron who had survived the destruction of their homeland as well. And since they had been old allies, because they had gotten together and killed a bunch of trolls together, which was pretty cool in the past, they had always nurtured friendly relations with the humans. And the High Elves were actually the ones that taught magic to the humans. And there, unfortunately, Kalphas and his remaining Blood Elves found themselves under the command of a particularly very bad human. I talk shit about humans very often, but Garithos was, no joking, a complete racist, and he hated elves, and he called them names and treated them very badly. And Garithos actually gave the Blood Elves a mission that would have killed them if help didn't come for them. So Garithos actually sent them, the Blood Elves, with Kalphas on a suicide mission to conquer some lands that had been held by the evil undead. And before Kalphas and his Blood Elves were completely beaten, the Naga appeared. The Naga are that is also a long story, but they used to be Night Elves too, but they had been turned into underwater lizard people, basically like underwater lizards, snake people. And those Naga had been sent by Illidan Stormrage, who was at the time the leader of their particular faction of Naga. So they saved Kalphas and his Blood Elves. They saved them. And then Garithos, after he saw that the Blood Elves, who he was racist about, had survived, with the help of these snake people, he said, "What? You are betraying our alliance? Since you are allying with these evil snake people, I shall slay you, or something he said like that, and then they decided to leave. They ran away because frickin' Garifus was just. I mean, I talk a lot of shit and stuff, but this guy was actually racist. He was anti-elf racist, and that is in the Walker Creek campaign for the Blood Elves. So now, yes, the situation was that Kel'Thas and his Blood Elves followed the Naga to their master Illidan Stormrage. And at the time, Illidan Stormrage was actually like baiting, or he was bullshitting the Burning Legion because he said, hey, General of the Burning Legion Kil'jaeden, I will work for you if you give me more power. But in the end, that led to like a very different thing. But let's stay on the timeline. Illidan then decided to take the Blood Elves that had been saved by his Naga with him to Outland, which was the destroyed and ruined homeworld of the Orcs, which is not a big story, but it's basically a through demonic powers destroyed and ravaged world. But there Illidan got together a bunch of demons in order to serve him. And his mission was, while he was still acting on behalf of the Burning Legion, because the Lich King who had destroyed Quel'Thalas had rebelled against the Legion and had decided he would no longer follow their orders. So Kil'jaeden sent Illidan to destroy the Lich King. So Illidan took the Naga and Kel'Thas with his Blood Elves, and since Illidan had saved them, Kel'Thas said, okay, we're gonna follow you. You saved us, so I will follow you. And also, at the time, it sounded pretty good to him that he would get like his revenge against Arthas and the Scourge, who were the soldiers who had destroyed his homeland. But unfortunately, that didn't work out. Illidan was beaten by Arthas and the Scourge at Ice Crown Citadel, and though he did survive, he was beaten, and that's why he had to like go down a little bit, because his like master at the time, Kil'jaeden, was not very happy that he didn't fulfill his promise of destroying the Lich King. And Kel'Thas then followed him back into the Outlands, and there for a time, they played it basically safe with Illidan, even though Kel'Thas had already started to have second thoughts about him. So now we're getting a little bit into opinion territory for me, because in the story that we could play with Kel'Thas, he always seemed like a very upstanding guy. He seemed like someone who was very like determined to try and do the best for his people. He was trying to like keep the promises, even though they sometimes were something that was detrimental to him and his people, like Gareth was telling him, okay, you have to go here, if you honor our alliance, you will do this for us and have to fight the undead for us. And he was someone who keeps his word, but also tries to do the best for his people. He was a good person, and he also, in a moment where a bunch of night elves were like met him, he was actually the one who told the truth, because a night elf was actually lying to another night elf about what happened to his wife, just so he would help her basically on her ends. So Kalfas decided, hey, I know actually the truth here. I'm gonna tell the truth and not let these two be be deceived by lies. So he was definitely someone, even it didn't even matter to him, this matter, but he decided, hey, I know the truth, so I'm gonna tell the truth. I wouldn't want you to be deceived by lies. So, in my opinion, Kalthas had always felt like a very righteous person. Definitely, like heavily, of course, like scarred by what happened to his people. But he was a good person. And then the World of Warcraft story started. So this was the strategy game Warcraft 3, basically, in that story for Kalthas. But now the World of Warcraft story starts, and there we learn that Kalthas decided to betray Illidan and serve the Burning Legion, which is now my opinion piece again, which doesn't make sense at all, because the Burning Legion were the ones that initially like sent the Scourge to destroy Quel'Thalas. So Kalthas just decided to follow the Burning Legion, the ones who are responsible for the massacre and genocide of his own people, and it doesn't make sense to me why he would follow them. He allied with them, and became their puppet. And that is why I'm screaming that Blizzard did him dirty and that it doesn't make sense, and that my prince would never do that, because it was so out of character, in my opinion, for him. He was a good person, and then they decided, oh, we decided we need another raid boss, and so we got this character here. Let's put him into the oven. Let's go. Let's make some spicy raid for this guy.
Hearing you saying all the story of WoW in one go, well, of Kalthas.
The entire story of WoW. I mean, we did touch. I mean, I did say several times this is. We're not touching upon that because that's taking it too far. Like War of the Ancients, and the whole stuff of the Scourge and stuff. There's so much.
I met with Kalthas, the story of Kalthas. I saw so many plots that you said, oh, but this is another thing. It's so true that seeing it from a perspective of a new player, getting to WoW lore is like a puzzle. You need to know,
Yeah.
you need to know Ignite, you need to know Azeroth, you need to know the Titans, you need to know the dragons, you need to.
Yes.
There's so many stuff.
A lot has happened.
Yeah. You need to know why the Burning Legion is doing what they are doing. Who is
Yes.
Arvera?
I mean, we could basically go 10 layers extra if we wanted to, in the cause of effect of all of these different things that happened.
There's also a lot of lore that's not even in the games at all, because it's just in books.
Yeah, that's true. War of the Ancients, for example.
Yeah, or the one you said of Arthas is on the book. I have the book of Arthas, and it's all
Mhm.
there. Well, in
Ah.
Warcraft 3,
Mhm.
which Warcraft 3 for Luna mostly. I truly recommend you to play that game.
Oh yeah, it's such a cool game. I was so flashed when I got this game. I was like, oh my god, this is some good stuff.
That's why Arthas is always my favorite chapter on WoW. Even if
Yeah, it's so if you actually play through that story, it's so good. It's really cool. Can
I'm reading
definitely recommend.
I'm reading the book of Arthas. It was so personal. It was so good that I fall in love with the Lich King and Arthur's story motifs.
Mm.
Everything. Then with Valeria and Turanian, you have another book.
Yes. I think the newest book is gonna be about Alaria Turolian and their son Arafor, right?
Yes, yeah.
Hmm. That will be
Uh,
interesting as well.
and they did it too for the books, explaining the story of one expansion really recently with Battle for Azeroth, because you never know why Battle for Azeroth happens for real in the game. But
Yeah, that was so weird.
if you go to the books, you will know that Talia, the sister of Arthas, was killed by Sylvanas, and that's what provoked Battle for Azeroth.
Who disturbs this sanctuary?
Yeah, and that was just crazy because um there's so much interwoven stuff that you know and don't know, and then
Mm.
later she gets light revived instead of like death magic revived and stuff, and
Yeah.
that leads to a whole new kind of bag of worms, and it's crazy how everything is so interconnected.
No, we fight.
It's so messy
Come to
right
my
now. The
aid.
lore of
Oh, confused.
there are so
not
many things that they need to start
belong
explaining,
here.
like for the undead. They're supposed to be not light for dead. The
Mhm.
light only accepts leaving in their ranks.
Yeah, so that's I mean, wasn't that in the priest order hall during Legion that Talia Manifil got revived from the
Yeah,
light?
yeah.
Yeah, the priest did this.
And there was
So
another
priest,
priest,
what do you have to say for yourself?
which was light fort, and it was undead, original undead
Hmm.
from Lord Iron.
The Naga should be a playable race by now, yes. I've been saying the same thing. I want them. I mean, did you? It would be fine. Like it would be really funny though if they're
Mm.
like half drag fear. Basically, upwards of their waist you can transmog, and downwards they're just gonna stay a snake.
Yeah,
Basically,
probably.
I mean,
that would be really funny.
we already have mm, a lot of Naga models,
But I
and the
think
new
the
ones.
Mm.
question is more: would you like the Naga, or would you rather like the
Hmm.
what are they called? Sephirn? The snakes
Hmm.
from
I
UA?
would prefer Naga to the Sephrak actually.
Because I don't
Yeah, I
think they
prefer
would give
Naga.
us like two snake races actually.
Hmm.
And by the way, I say that on chat, but I imagine that several people got it lost. The new event of summer, the flame, is giving up a 10% HP on a buff.
I
You
know.
need to dance in a riven pool,
I know that. You just didn't do
because
it.
we didn't tell that to Luna, for example, and I did forget completely.
Yeah, I also forgot.
Because with that, maybe Luna got a little extra XP. Maybe she was on 77 instead on 76. Blah 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 blah.
Hmm.
I need to do the quest to get the achievement for that.
Think. Luna probably fell asleep by now.
Zippy,
Yeah.
you're very close to your level up, aren't you?
I am 1 bar away.
Yeah, I thought so. Because I looked at the time and I was thinking, oh no, my husband should
Oh, true.
probably go to
It's a
bed
bit
now.
close.
And then he was
I
joking
Same.
earlier
I
that
can
we
do-
do the
Mm.
dungeon, so oh, you don't get your level up, but now it's actually the
No,
time where he needs to go
it's
to bed.
okay.
But
It's okay. I can do it alone.
if you're so
Or with
close, you
Masami.
can probably just do like a few quests actually.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I only need
Also,
36k.
the Delve quests give you an enormous amount of XP, like
Oh, really?
80,000 at least or something. So
Oh,
if you just want to do like the last stretch, you can just do 1 or 2 Delves and you'll definitely have it.
or I can do a dungeon alone. I don't mind it.
Yeah, that works too. I mean, we can always like bring back new characters to level
Yeah.
in the future.
Oh, and guys, the daily quest it gives you another chest, the hell
Yeah.
collar too.
I actually got
Uh,
my 10
where's
chests
the
that
hell
guarantee
collar?
me the currency already.
I went into
Ah,
level 8.
okay. So it's 10 chests and then
Then
you can't get more?
you can get more, but the chance of getting the currency for the event that you can buy the tier sets with is just very low then, after the first 10.
Okay.
Still possible, but it's just lower. And the chests also give you a good amount of valor stones actually. So
Interesting.
I stopped opening them with my main because she's capped. Okay, so I
I will
think
do.
it's time to search someone to raid, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
also have to get up tomorrow.
Oh,
Then yeah.
you
go
should really end it for today.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see if we have any nice people we could love bomb.
Oh, true. There is a Frost Lord Ahune. I can do
Yep.
that.
I think
Oh,
it's actually giving you new
That's
glamour stuff if you transmog stuff
I'm
if you
going.
do it.
I'm going for that
hmm,
really quick.
really.
But it's the
Is there
event is
anything
almost
cool?
over, I think.
Oh damn.
The is not the 20th anniversary WoW for that, or
Hmm?
is the? Ah, no, that's the new event. No, I'd
The
say no.
summer event is over on Saturday actually.
The Saturday.
Yeah. So 2-3 days.
So
2.5 kind of.
okay,
And then it's over.
yeah. I have time. I still have time.
Hmm.
Wait a minute.
Do
I
you
don't
have
see much online for me at the moment. Do you have someone to raid?
not really.
I can look on my phone if I have someone that can help for that.
Right.
I have a Kitsune. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I have a friend. She doesn't speak, but she used TTS as her voice.
Alright.
I will send the name. That's it. That's hidden
Okay.
on the side chat.
Yep, I got it.
She's playing right now, Sonic.
Alright. Slash radar. Alright. We're getting ready.
Yep.
And the good people of Twitch are ready on my end.